Howdy, folks. Brooksy's Base Corner live chat 141 Tuesday evening, isn't it? It's live chat night, of course. Sorry, camera's gone. Where the hell am I positioned here? Camera's gone a little doolally. We just need to go. Yeah, it's better. That's got it. Live chat 141 here on Brooksy's Base Corner, coming to you live from London in the United Kingdom. Hope you're all very well wherever you are on the planet. Hope your bass playing's going great. It is 8 o'clock. It's Tuesday night. It's live chat night, isn't it? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us this evening. I see a few people already flying in. That's the quite fabulous Dawson. Gareth, good to see you. Westfort, Leo, good to see you. Visog, good to see you too. Martin Fake, royalty. You still hold the record, Martin, for the highest super chat ever. So well done. That you may go to your grave with that record. But good to see you. Hope everything's well. So tonight, it's 8 o'clock. We're going to close down at about 10:30. Slightly shorter live chat tonight. I've got a very early start in the morning and I need some beauty sleep. So we're going to run till 10:30, so 2.5 hours of fervent bass guitar chat. We're talking basses, bass amps, bass effects, bass accessories, bass strings, cleaning materials, gig bags, cases, great bass players, albums with great bass playing on. And what tonight's live chat's all about, trying to find people, some Black Friday bass bargains. I can't put it any simpler than that. We have a show on Friday. Let me just get you the link and I'll put it in the chat box. So on Friday, 10 a.m. UK time, folks, it's early. We're getting cracking at 10. So I'm going to do a 2.5 hour show on Friday, trying to round up all of the bass bargains I can find for you, no matter where they are on the planet. It's not just UK based, but obviously I don't know what bargains you've got in a bass store in Tokyo or in Melbourne in Australia or in Sao Paulo in Brazil. So I need you folks to tell me the deals that you're finding. You can message me at the time while we're in the middle of the show and let me know. What's that, Dawson? You got 1 hour for the show. Very good. I'll come to you shortly. Hold fire, young man. So if you want to join me Friday morning, here's a link to the show. We'll be going, like I say, from 10 a.m. UK time, going through till 12:30. I thought we were going to have time for longer, but I've got a gig on Friday evening, and load-in time is 2:30. So I need time to get to where I'm going and load in and get set up by 5 p.m. So Stacey's there. Good to see you. Westfort can't go live. That's okay, Westfort. No worries. Electric Loang, good to see you too. So that's Friday's show. So like I say, early, 10 a.m. Last year, I think we may have started at 9 a.m. I think, because I had to get down to, oh God, it was Devon, wasn't it? I was playing down in Lyme Regis and I was still eating my breakfast while we started the show. I just ran out of time. But anyway, this year, 10 a.m. till 12:30, crammed full of as many bass bargains as I can find. Now, I'm going to talk about some of the bargains I've already found for you people. So if you've been watching the community tab here on the channel since, I think, Friday, but I may have put 1 or 2 up on Thursday just to see if people were interested. I've been finding bargains, Amazon, THOMANN, ANDERTONS. Oh God, there were a few other places. And I've been putting them in. There was a bit of a mad flurry on Friday, Saturday and Sunday where I was doing them like every 2 hours. The reason being, and I know some people, although no one has messaged to say, can you stop that? It's really annoying. The reason I was doing all those deals all at once was because, as I found last year, a lot of these string deals on Amazon are gone by the time we get to Black Friday. So today's Tuesday. We've got 3 days till 2.5 days till we hit Black Friday. Last year, a lot of those string deals are gone. So I've told you a week in advance as soon as I found them last week, because I want you guys to get those bargains. Forget other people. I want the people that frequent Brooksy's Bass Corner to get those deals while they're there. No point me telling you on Black Friday and they've all gone. So if you were getting a little hacked off with all the community tab posts over the weekend, I apologize profusely, but I just wanted you guys to get all those deals while they were there. So I'm going to rattle through a bunch of them tonight as well. I'll go through them again on Friday, but as I say, last year when we did the show, the stuff I'd found on the Monday at the start of the week, certainly on Amazon, the real string deals, Rotor Sound stuff going for like $12.99. You don't get a set of Rotor Sound swing bass, even though they were nickels, for $12.99. You certainly don't this year. They were all gone by the time we got to Black Friday. So I want you guys to benefit from those things. But it's not just tied to Amazon and THOMANN, although those are the only two companies we have affiliates with at the moment. If you find stuff out there, message me, email me, brooksysbasscorner@gmail.com. There's a little ticker going across the top of the screen. You can email me. I can put all those emails in a folder. I can pull it all together on Friday morning and tell you people about the deals. So I know there are a couple of guitar shops and music shops that I wasn't really aware of here in the UK, and I've seen people posting up about some of their Black Friday deals. I know some people look at this with a questionable stance. They go, Black Friday, yeah, the deals aren't that great. You know, really, they're just selling the stuff that they sell the rest of the year through to clear the shelves for other stuff. They sold it cheaper than that during the rest of the year. That may be the case, but a lot of the stuff I'm finding on Amazon, like the string deals, they never discount this heavily through the rest of the year. So if you're after D'Addario strings, DR strings, what else? There's Rotor Sound there. There were some Dunlops. There are some Tomastics, a few other bits and pieces. You've got to get them like now during Black Friday. I don't think I've actually bought any strings this year since last Black Friday. So that's the way I look at it. So I just want you guys to get all those deals. Right, messages flying in. Oh my word. Everyone's saying hello to Stacey. Yeah. Dawson's saying hello too. Gareth Harrison, keep them coming. Well, you're my gopher, Gaz. You've been fueling the posts all week. Good. Well done, that man. Dawson, I'm looking for the Sabra Cadabra guitar pedal. Best thing really is if you find deals, just tell, rather than, not your fault, Dawson. I can see you there, by the way. I'll bring you the screen shortly. Rather than say, I'm looking for something, I haven't got time to go searching through Google for the world over to find specific items. Really, I'm trawling retailer sites and then just pulling all the bargains as I can find them, putting them on the community tab. For those who may be watching and don't normally frequent the channel, please give the video a thumbs up. But if you would, it benefits you if you subscribe to the channel. Although I don't ask people to subscribe to the channel, I think it's a vanity metric, and I think YouTube might be phasing out subscriber numbers over the next 12 months. So watch this space. But if you want the deals as I find them, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll get a notification when I post those deals up. There's nothing to say that there won't be amp, pedal, bass, accessory deals that only last an hour or two. And if I post up about it and you miss it, I can't do anything about it. So if you want to make sure you see all the deals as I'm posting them, subscribe to the channel. You can always remove the subscription after we get past Black Friday, but it's whatever works for you guys. Also, one thing I should mention, and I didn't know this, but I do know it now, is that all the Amazon links that I did for the Black Friday posts, they have a 24-hour expiry date. When you first click on the link and go through, it puts a tracking cookie on your machine or device. So it's not 24 hours from when I post it up. It's 24 hours from when you click on it. So if you click on one of the posts I made on Friday, that is still live. We can still get affiliate commission on those purchases. But once you click on it and it goes through to the item, you've got 24 hours to make that purchase. So for any of you out there who may be building a basket of items, if you want to help the channel, and I hope you do, really you've got to do those purchases within 24 hours of clicking that link. If you're just building a big basket of treats, we won't get any affiliate commission, which is entirely up to you guys. But in order to help the channel, which is what I put the affiliate links up for, you need to go through with your purchase within the first 24 hours of clicking on it. Right. Let's see here. Gaz, feel like I've been spamming you. No, it's fine, Gaz. It's fine. It's all in there. I've just been mega busy the past couple of days, and some of the things you posted, I think from Andertons, I'll be going through all of that tomorrow evening. So my thing for Thursday is get ready for the Black Friday show on Friday. So there we go. Stacey, your bass string store here in North Carolina is this is Strings and Beyond, is doing an extra 15% off for Black Friday. They're going to be getting a very big mention on Friday. Don't worry about that. Robert, Messi or Ronaldo? Ronaldo for me, although I don't like his behavior in the last 2 or 3 years, but Ronaldo. So very good. There we are. Right, Dawson, bringing you to the screen. Hope you're ready. Please don't do an Andy Stratford on me. Right. That's your mic. That's you added to stage. There we are. Talk to me.
I don't want to know what an Andy Stratford is.
And Andy Stratford is saying you're ready to go on screen, and when I make you go live, you're still plugging things in and turning things on and pressing interface buttons, and nothing works. So
got it.
Yeah. Be prepared. It's that old thing. How you've got a bit of a YMCA going on there, sir.
So if you've heard of Hollywood Hogan, Hulk Hogan, he has his mustache, but he also has the 5 o'clock shadow. So
are you going wrestling, are you?
My buddy is a big wrestling fan. I'm going to see him tomorrow, and I'm going to put on the glasses, the
I was
bandana.
wondering if you were going to get a bit of a cat suit on, and you were going to go a couple of rounds yourself.
We'll see if he's in the mood. We might have some extra tables we can throw him over, and he could. Yeah, I don't know. Just
you need to film that. That's a channel in the making. Stacey, you need to see the short with Andy. Yeah. Do you not know? Did you not see the short?
It's been a while. I haven't tuned in for about a month or so.
Okay. Let me find that for you because it will make far more sense. So I'm going to share the screen. And for those who don't know what we're talking about, Andy, we love today. Andy is fabulous, but he's gold dust. So let me just fire this up. And I just need to share the screen so you can see what we're talking about. And we want, I think it's that. It is. Right, I'll share that with you fine folks. So I just need to make that larger, and we're going there. Hold on, just bear with me a moment, folks. Just bear with me. Hold on. I still haven't got the technology down, have I? Right, I see. So when I then click on a video to go live, StreamYard thinks it's another screen. Great. Thank you, StreamYard. Right, we'll just remove that. Stop that one. We're going to share this. It's great, isn't it? Slick as always, Mike. Slick. Right. You should. Yeah, there we go. You can see it. Right. You should be able to hear this. So hopefully you'll be able to hear it. Let's go again, shall we? From the top, Michael. Andy, good to see you too. You all right?
Set one.
You having a little fiddle with your controls there, are you? Can't hear us, can he? He hasn't got his headphones on.
Oh, I've got no sound.
1 2 1 2.
We can hear you. Call in Andy. Anyone in?
Icicles, bicycles.
Tumbleweed. If I could get a tumbleweed graphic quick and run it as a video, I would. I could be really cheeky. Shall I do something really freak him out? Hold on.
Why can't I hear you? I'm just not plugged in, that's why. Plug it in, stupid boy.
All right, mate.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. I'm
Andy, good. It's great.
Oh, you cheeky mate.
Genius. Here we are. Anyway, not to worry. Not to worry. So, what's your news? What's going on?
Okay, so we're in probably late November right now. We just finished the fall series for the open mics. So I about every week I play live with our
Mm-hmm.
small band there, and
Good.
we just finished
Playing
off
bass.
Wednesdays.
Playing bass.
So I play bass about maybe a quarter of the time. So that they call me in, they say they'll pick a song and they'll say, okay, we want you on bass for this song, or they'll say we want you on guitar for this song. We want you to sing for this song. So I'm pretty much like auxiliary musician.
Yeah, you've been promoted.
There were a couple bass gigs, but I think right now we're looking for Thursday open mics, and we're going to switch bars, switch pubs, and try that one. So we'll see if we can get a gig in this week.
Ah, good stuff. Excellent. Well done, sir. Well done. I was about to say something while I was listening to you talking. I was thinking, gotta say, what's that? Jim misses 2K. Oh, Jim. Sorry. You've changed your screen name. I'm getting all the ats as opposed to the regular names. What's going? StreamYard's changed things again.
Yeah.
Just James Howard. Good evening. Welcome, sir. There's young Richard. Bring him to the screen too. Yes. So StreamYard is playing silly buggers. So in my comments page, I'm getting everyone's name as their handle as opposed to their display name. So if someone pops up and I'm going, who is that? And you're a regular here, I'm not being rude. I don't recognize Jim RS2K, but I know that's James Howard's picture. There we go. I'm just wondering if that's something within settings. Shouldn't be. StreamYard, will you stop changing everything each week? It's driving me up the wall. Guest see viewer yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, that's all right. I don't know. Richard, how are we doing?
All right, mate.
Good.
How are things? All right?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
Very hectic week. Very hectic week.
Yeah.
Very hectic weekend. I didn't have any gigs, but it's been mental.
All right.
I haven't stopped for breath for
I
about
had
4
2.
days.
So yeah.
I think
Busy.
because I'm trying to get stuff out the way before we get into December. And I know I've literally got a list. It's just, it never stops. It's like huge, long list of stuff. And I'm trying to get it all clear before the chaos starts. Once we get past Christmas, it don't matter. I've got months off. So, but
Brilliant.
there's a lot of things like accounts and tax and all of that.
Oh, I know the feeling. Yes.
Yeah. And it's on the horizon. I'm thinking I just want it done before Christmas this year.
Good plan.
Now, let's see messages here. The real guitar shredder, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, long time no see. Welcome back. Gareth, shame to hear the passing. Yes, it's been a week of deaths. So we had Manny from Stone Roses, Jelly Bean, who was one of Prince's collaborators, and then Jimmy Cliff yesterday. It's that time of year. We had this 10 years ago. Lemmy went and Chris Squire went and Jack Bruce went the year before, and then 2016, it was like the Grim Reaper came out to play. So I'm hoping we're not going to get another bout of that this winter. What we got here? James, Mike, couple more dB on your mic. I can do that. Is that a bit better? I'm just wary sometimes that because the tone of my voice, we get sort of pops on the mic, like that. So we'll go with that. I'm a little quieter, Mike, because the mic had dropped a tad. Everything's drooping these days. But it's okay. It's all right. So have you been on your travels this week, Rich? Have you been corralling the...
I was away teaching last Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Yeah.
Oh, very good.
And I was playing on Friday evening. So yeah. It's,
excellent. That's what we like to see.
Yeah.
Keeping you busy.
Yeah, busy week.
Any sales to report?
No, it's dead.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely nothing is moving. Nothing at all.
Oh.
So.
I saw it. So I know you've got that Warwick thumb up for sale. There was one at the gallery, which I think has gone. Yeah. And now there was another one on Bass Chat, which has now been put into Bass Brothers. And I think the gallery have got another one in. So
All
there's
right,
obviously
okay.
some movement on Warwick Thumbs going on at the moment. I
Yeah,
don't know
there you
quite
go.
what's generating all that, but there's obviously
Strange.
something. But it's that time before Christmas. Everyone holds on to the pennies, pounds, and pence until
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's right.
we kind of get into January and people know what their tax. Well, certainly amongst the self-employed musician section of society, we don't tend to spend until we get into February and we know what our bill's going to be.
Yeah, that's right.
And actually, I remember 11 years ago, it was my tax bill that made me end up buying my first Alembic because the tax bill was so high. And I said to my accountants, how do I deal with this? He said, well, next year or in the next calendar year, buy something that is expensive in terms of bass guitars, but that if you had to cash it in, you would get the same money back or it would appreciate and you get a bit more. He said, don't buy something that's going to depreciate.
Yeah,
I said, no,
absolutely.
I know exactly the sort of thing we're talking about. And lo and behold, within a week later, that bass appeared. So it was like, okay, now I understand. And then
Very
they,
good.
and then they changed the depreciation on basses. It used to be, it was spread out over 4 years. And then round about 2015, 2016, the tax, bless them, the lovely people at HMRC, who I have a very good relationship with, decided they were going to spread depreciation on instruments over 8 years.
8 years, bloody hell.
8 years.
That's a long time, that is.
You could, well, that was it. It was like, so I was buying basses and seeing literally a piddly amount in the accounts and going, why is that so low? And the accountant said, oh, because it's spread out over 8 years. I said, no, it's 4. They said, no, they've changed it. It's now over 8. The way around that is to buy something that is valued over £1,000 and you can then put it through in 1 year. So you then don't have the years of depreciation. It's literally going in as a fixed asset each year. Hey, we're talking accounts. We should be talking bass guitars here.
Absolutely. Dull.
Absolutely. Very, but it's these little nuggets you see that have.
I'm soaking it all in.
Whoa.
Well, it's different for you over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, your tax rules and boundaries will be very different to what we have over here. That much. Well, and Lord knows what we're going to get faced with tomorrow in the
Who
budget.
knows?
So yeah, we will see.
Chaos,
so
probably.
You were saying, Dawson, yes. So you're playing at this this sort of conglomeration of players playing different things. So are you taking a bass with you, or is there like one bass there for everyone to have a go on?
The band leader tells me what instrument to bring, and then I'll go and bring it. So there's the band leader, there's the guitar player, Dennis, and then there's me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
okay.
the core, and then the rest are rather regular open mic people who will come in and play instruments. There's a songbook at the front of the stage, and Dennis will choose the song, and they pick this song, and we go and play it.
And away you go, and we'll meet up at the end.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Sounds
well,
okay to me.
Mate, if it gets you out there playing and it opens your ears, and that sort of experience for someone of your age is gold dust, because you can make mistakes. It doesn't really matter. You can, as long as you're playing and you're listening and you're hearing what's going on, it's all good. It's all good. Can't say I've ever been
Definitely.
in that. I don't play other instruments, but I've never been in that sort of position myself. But you know, Lord knows I've done plenty of rocky okie and request shows and all of that sort of thing. And it keeps your ears open, and you learn things while you're doing it. So it's all good. It's all good. Good for you.
All good.
So you're after this pedal. What is this pedal?
This pedal it's called the Sabracadabra. It's
Right.
a pedal made maybe 20 years ago, and it's based off of the tones, the sound of Black Sabbath and the 1974 album Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. And when I heard the reviews of it and the playback, it was the best tone I've ever heard. So if I were to choose something to get, that would be the thing I would get.
Okay. Well, when did you last see one go for sale online?
Oh, it was probably a year ago. It was a year ago. I was over at the music store. The guy looked it up, and he found one somewhere in Britain, and then that was pretty much it.
Okay. So is it a widely available pedal, or is it just something that comes up sort of rarely? And
It's more of a rare one. It's not, I would say, a mainstream. It's more of a custom pedal, but they made a reasonable amount of it so that they could sell it for retail price. But
okay.
yeah.
Have you set up a saved search on eBay? So if one comes up for sale, it instantly hits your inbox.
Oh, okay. I haven't done that. I haven't set up any
That's probably going to
notification.
be that's going to
Yeah.
be a better way. Something like that. You may find one if you trawl Google for about 12 hours. You might find one in some remote little village music store, but it's not the sort of thing you're probably going to find on Black Friday. But I would do the eBay thing, because whenever I've been after something that's a little off the beaten track, or a particular pedal that's limited in number,
Yeah.
if you just set up that eBay alert, when you least expect it, suddenly one will appear and you're hot then to chase it down. But that would be my, or the other thing would be to let any music stores in your city, your nearest city, know that you want one. And if one, again, should be traded in or pops up, or they see it on a search, they'll let you know. But that's probably the best way.
Right on.
Have you actually played one?
No.
So it could be.
It has to get shipped in.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So you don't actually. I mean, there must be demos on YouTube?
Yeah, I'll trust it. It's anything Sabbath related. I'll get.
Okay.
I'll take the risk.
All right. Well, we will keep our eyes peeled. Gaz, I co-host 2 open mics per week and provide my bass amp. Most people bring their own bass, but I usually take a cheap Squire P bass for others to use if needed. Very good. Sean wins. Sean, hey, I love this. Is that Sean from Bass Chat the other week? Bass Bash. Is that Sean? See, this is what StreamYard have been very daft here. They're doing everyone's at handles as opposed to their display name. Sean, it's you. It's you, isn't it? Good to see you. Well done, Sean. You love this topic. My wife wants to buy me a bass for our 10-year anniversary. It's a wall and double neck, triple neck. You're struggling to choose. Thinking about getting the Ernie Ball Music Man Dart Ray in the gold bar finish. Well, whatever floats your boat, really. What's your
Interesting
budget?
one.
How much does she want to spend? What is she expecting in return? Then Richard said that. I don't need to read your messages out because you're sat there.
Absolutely.
That's it. Martin, loads of them on reverb at the moment. Are we talking about that pedal? Is that what we're talking about? Martin Fay. Are we talking about the pedal that young Dawson is after? Ooh, you might get a result here. So what did you say at the top? You were after... Right, so what's it called?
The Sabracadabra guitar pedal.
Right.
Sabra Guitarra, did you say?
Yeah.
Sabracadabra. I think it's the fourth
I was worrying
song
that it's going to
of,
be a Steve Miller pedal, but...
Sabbath Bloody Sabbath.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, right, so it's made by Catlin Bread. Okay, fine. There's actually loads of them. And there's a place here in the UK called Andertons, which I have an affiliate link with, although it's not working at the moment. They've got one there, Dawson, for $144.99. This sounds like possibly something you will find in Canada.
Yeah.
There's some on eBay. There's one on THOMANN, which again we have affiliate links with. Andertons, yes. Reverb, yes. They're out there, mate.
They're out there.
But
Thank you.
Was it discontinued? Is it not in production anymore?
Oh, yeah, I think it was discontinued a long time ago.
Okay, right. So second hand is really what you're looking at. Although, hang on, those stores, Let's have a look at the one on Andertons. Is that second hand? Pre-owned? No, it's brand new. It's a brand new one. £145. Black Friday deal. You wanted the deal? I found it for you. There you go. I don't know how much it would cost to have it shipped, and I don't know what the tariffs and stuff might do, but
I'm thinking that'll probably be 450 Canadian, just as a estimate.
here's one in the there's one in the US, eBay, 136.54. Oh, that's in pounds. US dollars, 179.99. Clearly they're out there, mate. You just got to decide if you've got the money for it.
Have a dig.
There's a load in various guitar shops in the US. So I'm sure. Where's your nearest city? Toronto?
Yeah, Toronto.
There's got to be a guitar store there. Like I say, if they haven't got one in stock, just speak to someone that works in the store and say, if you get one of those, can I leave you my email address and would you let me know if you get it? Because I really want to buy it. They may get them often. You never know. You never know. Martin, Sean, I already bought her a $3,000 ring, so I figure that's your budget. You go, Sean. You go. Well done. Yeah, I think that bass would do very nicely. Yeah. Yeah.
The
You know a guy who
start
knows
rate's
a guy
about 3.2, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure Black Friday you might find a deal. Good time to buy, I say. Dawson, Sean says he knows a guy who knows a guy at Cattle Inbred. Message him in the comments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can message him.
Oh, he said never. He said never mind. Discontinued.
Ah, okay. Well, then why have Anderton's got one there and it looks brand new? It doesn't say second hand. Oh, pre-order. Hang on, they're redoing it. This is a pre-order. More stock due on the 14th of December. If I were you, I'd get in touch, send an email to Catlin and see if this is like a reissue. In which case, they're going to be all over the place. And with Ozzy passing this year, they're probably, I don't want to sound unfeeling about it, but they're probably trying to cash in on that surge of interest. And Stacey's saying Sweetwater has one, $152.99 US dollars. Do you want that, Dawson?
Well, it looks like I'll play a few more gigs there first before I can get one. But
tell you what, Stace, don't send me the link.
We're in the right ballpark.
Save the money. Right, okay. So there you go. Yes, Gaz, I think a reissue, jumping on the bandwagon thing. Yeah. Just capitalising while that interest is there. Because in a year or two, it probably won't to the same degree. Well, they're clearly out there, so shop when you have the pennies, young man.
There you go.
I think is the general thing there. Right, I am going to rattle through, like I said before you got here, Rich. A lot of the things I've posted up over the past sort of 4 or 5 days, some of those things are not going to be available when we get to Friday. They will have sold out. So I'm just going to go through a couple of things. I'll try and share the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Some of this we will obviously repeat on Friday, but by the time we get to Friday, which is 2.5 days away, some of these deals will be gone. They're not going to be there. So I just want you fine people who are watching the channel to get these bargains. Now, if none of it interests you, just play the game, all right? It's okay. But I just know that some people will use Black Friday to stock up on strings, certain pedals, cases, cleaning materials, and all that. So, but that isn't what the whole of tonight's live chat's going to be about. But I just think there's some really good deals out there, and I just like you guys to get them rather than some other oik. So let me just go into community tab. We'll just go back a couple of days, and I'll pick out the good things, or straight off the bat, Gareth's find. I don't get an affiliate commission on this because I'm not affiliated to Bax, but they had that set of 5-string Warwick strings that we mentioned the other week.
Yeah.
£3 odd. Let me just find the deal. I think it was actually the first thing I put up. Let's go back. So that would be Friday or Thursday. Come on, Michael John. Here we go. Keep going, sunshine. There we are. Right. Yeah, 45135 nickel plated steel strings. That is. So I see that is. Let me see if I can go in and edit that because it's taken the link out. Right, there we go. So this is on backs here in the UK. I'm guessing there may be similar in the European store. But let me post these up here. So this is on backs. So that's a set of strings, 5-string set, 45 to 135. It's quite a hefty old B string. I can't remember what the price was. Hold on. £3.53 sold. So if that is your preferred string gauge, which I don't know many people that play 45 135s, but nevertheless, there's a bargain for you. So on Amazon, also here in the UK, there are various deals going on for rotor sound, but they are not as good a deal as they were doing last year. So last year you could get nickel swing bass round wounds for $12.99. Nothing even close to that this year. There are rotos going at about 16 quid. There's a 5-string swing bass set here at Amazon for 26, but there are so many different gauge permutations that you actually kind of need to go in and check each road sound product. Don't just assume you see an orange packet that they're going to be the gauge you want. Also that they're the scale length that you want as well. But yeah, so here's a 5-string set. So this is road sound swing bass, steels, round wounds, 45 to 130 for 26 quid. Obviously the Amazon ones, we get an affiliate commission if you choose to buy them. But you've got 24 hours from clicking on that link to it activating. So if you watch this in a year's time, you can still click on that link. It will still work, but you still only have 24 hours to use it. Now, for those of a Mark King fan, boy, girl persuasion, some Rotor Sound Funk Masters, £19.50 on Amazon here in the UK. And that was a similar price last year. But they seem to have stayed at this price throughout the year on Amazon for whatever reason. I don't know why, but they have. I know certain frequenters of this channel, that is probably their ideal string. So if that helps you out, fill your boots. Let's have a look here. There's another 5-string set. So it looks like 5-string Rotor Sound swing bass sets are 26 quid across the board. If anyone is watching and they're a beginner, there's a nice enough Squire P bass going for £114.74, no less. If you're interested in that, we do get beginners occur occasionally sort of finding a live chat and commenting on it. So if you're after one of those. But again, I have to say, you know, it's the 25th of November today. Black Friday's the 28th. I don't know how long these deals will last. So if you're watching in 6 months' time, it's probably gone. There's some Ibanez basses. Anyone into Dario strings? Is that a thing? Stacey, you were after wall hangers last week. You might want to check these out. I don't know if they're on Amazon in the US. $7.99. Get your wall hangers here. Someone's got their telly on in the background. TV or radio. We've got an Amazon link here for some Elixir 4505. 28.89. Now, what you were saying, they put their price up to £45. Is that correct? Or 48?
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a five. No, it's not a 5-string set, is it? You're talking rubbish, mate. It's a 4-string set, extra
Yeah.
long scale, nickel plated steel, nanoweb technology. 28.89.
Cheap enough. Gauges?
Yeah. 4,505.
All right.
Not
Too
for
heavy.
you, young man. It's way
No,
too
I need
heavy for you.
40 to 95s.
Yeah, that
on
was the
those.
only 4-string sets they were doing bass-wise. There were some 5-string
Yeah.
sets, but wild and wacky gauges.
I don't have any appliances in my background.
Okay. You got
It's
so what
probably
about
me. My
you
actual
watching your telly on
dad's
your phone, is it?
actually watching TV.
Not to. The only reason I say is YouTube have started cracking down on broadcasts that are in background noise, but it's fine. We can. I don't think it's loud enough that they'll know, but I do know that is becoming a thing. Anyone taken by the workbench videos we've done lately? There's a little setup here of stuff from Dunlop. There's System 65 stuff. 3144. Which is the guitar polish and cleaner, the lemon oil, and the string cleaner and conditioner. So if you're after some of that stuff, there we go. Which I think is about £6 or £7 cheaper than normal. Here we go. Sound swing bass, Nichols, 4,505, £19.50. The $12.99 deals from last year are not a thing, sadly. Maybe they'll do some string sales during the year, and they might do those low price strings, but I haven't found any anywhere. But we will be mentioning on Friday Strings and Beyond over in North Carolina in the US. So, and if you just want a small bottle of the Dunlop 65 polish and cleaner, you can get a small bottle for $4.99 on Amazon, which I think is half price, which is here. Now, when we're doing this on Friday, I'll be sharing the screen, and there'll be graphics and what have you. So it'll make a little more sense. Anyone after an Ibanez Standard SR300? Obviously, I did reviews and demos and what have you. Cheapest I've found. What are you chortling at? $299. Cheapest I've found.
$2.99.
$299.
Cheap enough, that isn't it?
Well, I bought one second hand for $200 in immaculate condition. Occasionally, you see them second hand for about $150. I think my cousin got a white one for $150. For brand new, $299. If you want to go out and gig, that bass will do what you need it to do. Anyone looking for a clip-on tuners? $9.99 for a Fender one. Essential stocking fillers for guitarists and bass players alike, of course. Then we got that, rechargeable batteries, Fender strings, $16.96, 4,505. We've got, obviously, again, going back to the workshop videos we've done lately, the Music Nomad fret guard, £68 on Amazon here in the UK. Young Bill bought one, not through the affiliate link though. He bought one, said best piece of kit he's bought in years. Saved him so much time. What's that? It's Thomann.
Evening Zoomer.
Also, Zoomer's in the house, is he? Oh, there
He is in the building.
He turned 21 at the weekend on Saturday.
Again.
It was his birthday. He turned 21 again. I tell you,
Brilliant.
He's managed to turn the clock back.
Yeah.
Outstanding
Awesome.
work. I have, for those of you interested, on the Amazon storefront on amazon.co.uk, I've created a workbench essentials. It's like an ideas list. So if you wanted to do like we do on the workbench videos, you just want to set your bass up, clean it up, polish it up, all of that sort of thing. I've sort of picked out 12 items that I think will allow you to get that job done. There's a link here. So you can go through. If you go through, basically to the storefront, it's a list of items, prices, and what have you. So if that helps someone wanting to do their own workbench stuff, feel free. That's more of that. There's a picture of Lee Sklar blowing bubblegum bubbles. Very good. More strings. Yeah. Okay, here we are. So yeah, none of these string gauges are your thing at the moment. And I don't even think they're doing 40.95s on the cheap either.
Shocking.
Well, they don't. Well, with rotor sound, they don't do any 4000s or 4505s, apart from those nickel ones I mentioned. But if you're after regular steel round wound swing bass, there ain't no deals.
Yeah.
Not at all. There's some Didarios here, 4500s. I'll stick those on. 18.99 for those. It's not bad.
Cheap, yeah.
Yeah. Here we are. Let's see what else we got here. 50, 105s. No. What's that? 4000 Warwicks from THOMANN. £8.70. Not bad for a 4-string set. I've been using, actually it probably is a set of those. I've been using those on the Precision that I use for the Queen shows. They're not too bad. Not too bad at all. £8.70. Here we go. Beat after beat. Good to see you. Zuma, you're in. Very good. Everyone's saying hello. It's all good. Let's have a look, see what else we got here. Actually, here's something Gareth pointed me towards, which is the Behringer P2, which is basically a cabled in-ear monitor box. So you wear it on your belt strap, plug the XLR cable in, put your headphones in, and away you go. But it just means you're cabled rather than on a wireless receiver. £22.60, which isn't bad for those. And it doesn't matter that it's Behringer. It's just circuitry. There's no real moving parts on it, apart from the volume control. Stacey, Brooksy, there's a US... Who are you calling me Brooksy? Michael do. There's a US store called Adorama that specialises in camera equipment. Apparently there's a music section. They have quite a few Ibanez basses at a discount and other brands too. Could you send me the link by email? And I'll put it into the Black Friday folder. I'll look at it after the live chat. Right, back into those. So anyone after the Dario nickel wound 4000s regular long scale round wounds, £19.66 or 66 if you have a
Getting
speech
better.
impediment. Yeah, not too bad for a set of 4000s. You'll do that. Thank you very much. And that's it at the moment. I think I've got a couple of things scheduled tomorrow and Thursday, but I need to update those. And I've got all the stuff you sent me, Gaz, so I'll be putting that up. Now, what are those? 4000 steel Warwicks, £8.80.
£8.80.
Yeah.
Backs again, is it?
No, that's THOMANN. They are good. I've had those on various bases over the years. They're not too bad. I know some people look down their nose at Warwick strings, but it depends what you're doing with them. If you're playing what I call not so important gigs that your life depended on it, they're perfectly adequate. And at £8.80, I've never had one snap. So not that I've used them to a huge extent, but I have used them on a couple of bases over the years. I think the first time I used them was about 2005, 2006. They're perfectly functional. They'll do a good job for £8.80.
Not bad at all, that isn't.
No, that's harking back to the days when I used to pay £5 a set, not for Warwicks, but for Piccatos, and used to stock up. I used to do, I think 40, no, not 40 sets, 30 sets at a time. a fiver ago. That was right up my street. Yeah. But hey, Dawson, if you see any deals between now and Friday, anything that's in Canada at various guitar stores over there, let me know. Just send an email and I'll include it on the roundup on Friday.
I'll let you know.
Thank you very much. Zuma, you've had good luck with Fender 7250M strings. They're the 2095 on Sweetwater. What gauge are they, Zuma? There were two that I posted up. In fact, let me just go through. There were two sets that I pulled from Amazon. Let's have a little look here. First set were... Come on, Mike. They were the nickel-plated steel round wounds, 4505. They're 70, yeah, Super 7250s, 1696 here in the UK on Amazon. You think they're tweaked D'Addario? That's possible. I do think Fender produce their own strings, surely. A company as big as that, they must do. The amount of strings they go through. Do you mean they're tweaked D'Addarios in terms of the windings, or do you think they're made by D'Addario? I mean, that'd be... Can you? That's a hell of a contract if D'Addario make Fender's strings. 4505, yeah. That's what I found here. And they were £16.96. Found some Dunlop super bright nickel wounds, 4505, 4-string sets, £27.14. For some reason, I've noticed Dunlop strings have gone up in price. Certainly on what they were last year. They've never been that expensive, or I didn't think they were. They seem to have gone up. Zuma, the Fenders are 2716 on US Amazon. I think Amazon.com and Amazon.co.uk do their own thing. There's no consistency between the two retailers. Pretty sure they're made by D'Addario to Fender's specs. Well, that's a hell of a contract. Making Fender strings for them. Cripes. Can you imagine when that delivery comes in? It must be like on a ship. They've got to string up everything that comes off the production line. Wow. Bet Rote sounded like that contract.
I've actually just found the same Warwick strings on THOMANN for the same price in a 35 to...
There you go. Do you want a link?
Is that?
Let's have a look.
It's the Warwick 42210 ml red label.
Warwick 42210 ml.
Yeah.
There we go. I'll tell you what, let's have a look at that.
No, sorry. That was the 4200.
They're 4000s. That's the ones I just mentioned, yeah.
The one I was just looking at was the 42230.
Okay, all I've got to do is change the number.
Which is the 35 to 95 set.
Okay. There we go. £8.70. Yeah, 35.95. Are they to your liking? Are they?
I shall,
Would you like
try them? Yeah.
Would you like a yeah? Hold on, let me just add that to string products. I'll add that there.
Yeah.
There's a little affiliate link for you.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Gareth, ChatGPT says, according to multiple credible sources, the strings sold under the Fender brand are manufactured by D'Addario. There we go. So although they carry the Fender name, the actual production is done by D'Addario's. Zumi, you're a man of intelligence. I've always said this. You worked that one out, and well done to you. Very good. If anyone sees anything either on THOMANN or Amazon, it can be .co.uk or it can be Amazon.com. If you want it and you want to use an affiliate link, let me know what the product is, or you can send me a link by email, brooksysbasecorner@gmail.com, and I'll add it to the storefronts so that then I can send you either send you an affiliate link, or you can go into the store via the Brooksy Space Corner affiliate link and do the purchase and do it that way. Like I say, all these affiliate sales, we don't get very much. It's literally pennies, but it adds up. And all those pennies, all the people buying strings, I eventually get a thing come through from Amazon at the end of each month. It tells me how much those sales have accrued. But because they're base products, they're not Amazon products in terms of things like Fire Sticks and Amazon Prime sales and Kindle and all of that. We don't make huge amounts of commission. Those are the things that really produce a lot of money for affiliate sellers. But none of that's really relevant to a base channel. But there we are. Can't have it all. So that gives you an idea of some of the deals that we'll have on Friday. Hopefully there'll be a load more. Things do appear. I mean, Gareth picked out a bunch of things on THOMANN yesterday that certainly weren't there Friday or Saturday. And they've been running their Cyber Week thing for about a week already. But I have to say, last Friday when I was scanning through THOMANN, there really wasn't a lot of Black Friday stuff for bass players. It was very slim pickings, which was annoying, really. You'd think with a warehouse full of gear, they might have a few more deals. So I can only assume they're going to come out with some more stuff as we get nearer to Friday. So I will keep
I'd imagine so, yeah.
Hope so. They weren't great last year, and the year before was, there wasn't. It's like they don't do it seriously, but that's fine. You know, Black Friday's only really been a thing here for the last sort of 10 to 12 years. So yeah, there we are. But yes, if anyone sees or sort of is on THOMANN or Amazon and you think, oh, I want to buy that, you can help the channel out. Just tell me what it is and I'll create the affiliate link for you. Takes me 10 seconds. It's that easy. In fact, while we're at it, let's have a look on Amazon, see if they've added anything else. Let's have a little look here. There we go. Let's have a look.
I was looking through some of my emails for promotions. I haven't found much yet.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. There isn't a hell of a lot. Lots of stuff for guitar players, not a hell of a lot for bass players, sadly.
Meanies on.
But I was I was at it on Friday, which is why there were a lot of posts on Friday evening. So I thought, if I don't tell you about all this stuff, some of it's just going to sell out and it'll be gone. So, and there is always that element of, have they actually sold this cheaper through the rest of the year? Well, there is a thing, there is like a little app you can look at, which will tell you if a product has been sold cheaper through the last 12 months or so. I can't remember what that app is, but it might be a Chrome extension. And basically, if you click on an item on Amazon, it will tell you, has it been sold cheaper than that in the last 12 months. But, you know, we try our best to get the deals out there so you guys see them. Fender Rocks 84. Hello. Welcome. Yeah. It's everyone's got their head looking for deals.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what I was like on Friday. It's just like, literally, there's tons of stuff, but you're trying to sift through to find the stuff that's suitable for bass. And some things you think, oh, okay, yeah, that's a good deal. Like the strings thing, but then on Amazon you click on string manufacturer, and then you've got to go through all the permutations of scale length, winding, gauge. And it's like, wow. And before you know it, you've sort of not wasted, but you spent 45 minutes looking at every
Strings.
string in a company's catalogue. This is what it is.
Okay, it's been about an hour. I'm going to wrap up now.
Yeah,
if
man.
That's okay.
Okay. Take it
Dawson.
easy. Enjoy your gigs.
I've been eating some same sorts. They're from the Waterbridge Company from Britain.
Okay.
Yep,
Very
good, good import.
That'll be helping the old mooey.
I'll put some hair on my chest.
That's it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, I'll let you know.
We'll see you soon.
I'll let you know how Thursday goes, the gig, if it's got one there, and I'll tune in on Friday.
Nice one, mate. Take care. Have a good week. See you soon.
See you later, Mike. See you later, Richard.
Take care.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Dawson.
Bye-bye. Martin, Thomann have a Marcus Miller Z3. That's one of the ones you sent me, Gaz, wasn't it? For €349 if anyone fancies a stingray-shaped object. We're not talking stingrays the fish, obviously.
Somewhere on offer. I'm
Okay.
trying to think.
That's €349,
where it was.
not £349.
Yeah, it was about 329, I think. Which
they were actually,
usually the Z3s are usually about 399, aren't they?
let me go into Thomann. Let's have a look, see what they've got in terms of sire, and then compare it with Andertons. Ooh, my word. Yes, you're right. They've got, so this is on Thomann, a Marcus Miller Z7 in sort of seafoam. It's not seafoam green. They're calling it mint. 366, which is 13% off. They've got a 3-tone Sunburst 5-string at $399, which is 14% off. Then we're into guitars. What's that? What's that coming up on my page? Marcus Miller Z3 4 in blue, $298. Blimey. If anyone wants to buy any of these, tell me and I'll send you the affiliate link. Wow. That's a hell of a bass. $298 for a Stingray copy. 20% off. That's bargainous.
Z3 is actually good as well.
Here's a link if anyone wants to check that out. Obviously, no use to... Well, Thomann will ship to America. It's just whether it's worth it after your tariffs are added on. Zuma, just love being able to afford strings. I would boil them in my youth just for another day of zinginess. Been there, done that. It actually got to a point, and I know we've had people ask on the live chats before, you know, how do I keep my strings clean and how do I make them last? And I actually got to a point when I had my Picato deal from 97 onwards that I didn't care. I never wiped strings because it was cheaper and easier just to stick a new set on for £5. So I would do 25 to 30 gigs, rip them off and put a new set on. What's the point in paying for string cleaning products when you can just put a new set of strings on for £5? Can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Thankfully, though, I do still have loads of sets of Picatos, but yeah, there we go. Used to bake your hot wires. Wowzers.
I did,
work?
yes. Yes.
What, bake but not boil?
Yeah.
Just bake.
I used to put them on a tray at 200 for about 20 minutes.
And what does it do? Dry all the crust up and it falls off?
Causes the actual grooves to open and the actual dirt actually drops out of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long do they last after you've done that?
Over and over again.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And do they come back to life or...
Actually,
because like with boiling,
they
do it and
boiling
they'll last for
can,
about
work at times. Yeah,
it works, and you'll get about 3 gigs out of them. You'll do them again, and I found when I did it that after the second boiling, some of the cores were rusting.
Yeah.
In which case, you've then got to just ditch them and put a new set on. But
no way.
see, these are all the hints and tips these fine people need to know, you see. You can boil your strings if that's what you want to do. But like I say, it was cheaper not to buy cleaning products and not to bother wasting my time wiping them down after every gig. I just used to do 25 gigs, 30 gigs, rip them off and put a new set on. It was just the easiest thing to do. makes them extra tasty. Well, I'm sure they are if you then sprinkle the oven-baked grot over them, Stace. It'll be lovely, yeah. It's delightful. Glad I ate my dinner about 3 hours ago. Thanks for that. Let's see what we got here. Just checking the stream health. Just bear with me a moment. That is saying excellent. That's what we like. That's all good. Cool. So like I said at the top of the show, we will be doing the Black Friday roundup on Friday, funnily enough, from 10 a.m. UK time. I'm just going to put the link in if you wish to join me. You can actually go through to it now and set up a notification so that you get alerted. Obviously, for those of you in the States, it will be the middle of the night, sort of. So if you're up at 5 a.m., I'll be here. I may still be eating my breakfast like I was last year, but I'll be here. And we'll be going through till about 12:30. So it's an earlier finish than I thought I was going to have, but I do have a gig to get to. So that's the reason for that. Martin, Thomann also have a Spectre NS Dimension. I saw that the other day. I just wondered if it might be a bit pricey, but let's have a look at that. I will go through it. Well, a lot of this has been added to Thomann since last Friday, so a lot of these weren't there. See, these are much better discounts than they had a week ago. They had like 4 or 5 bases with like 4% discount. I mean, it was like that's nothing. Right, let's find that Spectre Dimension. Oh, okay, 19% off. And there is, oh, right, yes. If you like a purple plum crazy, 4-string Spectre Dimension, 28% off, £1,298. Sean, there's a base for you. There's also a white one, and they've got a faded black. Wow, they're going for it on the Spectres. An Inferno red. These are all the fanfret bases from Spectre. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on offer. 19% off, 28% off, 28% off, 19, 19, 28. So there are deals to be had there.
There are indeed.
If anyone is interested, in fact, I'm going to go through and add all of these right now to the affiliate store.
I've actually just found, Mike, while we're talking reasonably soon after finding Z3s, Thomann are doing the blue Z3 with the maple board for $298.
Is that the blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I put the link up for.
Oh, okay.
A couple of minutes
fine.
ago. Yeah. No, that's okay. This is what happens. You watching all these things, and it's like you suddenly get, did I put that up before? You start doubting yourself, especially when you're going through the Dario strings.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They've literally got every scale length, every gauge, every material. There's like 50 products. You wouldn't want to work in their warehouse. It would do your head in. You'd be seeing strings in your dreams. Let's add in. So I'm adding all these Spectres to the Brooksy's Base Corner storefront on Thomann.
There are some strange Womble-like things happening in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's you. It's you, isn't it? It's that weirdo from before.
It is,
it's all right. I'll bomb them out. It's all good. They're gone. Don't worry about them. They just chanced their arm. They've managed to get the YouTube logo into their account setup.
Slightly
it's all
naughty.
fine. We've dealt with their light before. You're not the first that's tried all that, mate. But anyway, it won't matter now. You can't reply because I've cleared you out of the channel, so it's all fine. There we are. Martin, yeah. Spectre, yeah. Jerry Sleep, the user says, oh, you as well. Okay, we can get rid of you and all. Bye. Probably the same bloke. Really got nothing better to do, have you? Might be the weirdo from before. Might be.
Could well be.
They had a little team of them. They probably sit around eating cold pot noodles and flat Pepsi in their pants.
In their
It's
mother's
fine.
basement or whatever.
In their mum's basement, that's right, yeah. There we go.
That's what we like to see.
There we are. It is 10 past 9 here on Brooksy's Base Corner. It's live chat 141 coming to you from London town in the UK. Cheers, everyone. Have a good Black Friday week. Hope you get loads of deals. I will try and round up as much as I can. Although tonight's live chat isn't necessarily just for that. If you've got any questions about basses, bass amps, bass guitars, bass effects, bass accessories, cleaning materials, cases, gig bags, great bass players, albums with great bass playing on. If you're looking for some purchasing advice, there's a young Bill Derbyshire there. Good evening. Good to see
Evening,
you.
Bill.
If we can help in any way, let me know. Leave your comment in the comments section and we'll try and answer it as best I can. Let's just check that. That's all good. Stream health is fine. Excellent. There we are. Oh, dog's off. Nutcase. So if anyone's looking, I know Dawson was after a particular pedal, but if anyone is after stuff specifically, let me know. You can either put it in the message section or you can send me an email and I'll do my best. But if you're too specific, a chance. If you say, I'm looking for some good bass strings under 20 quid, that I can do. If you say to me, I'm after some medium long scale, short wound, 20 to 75, I'm probably not going to find such a thing for you, I'm afraid. Not that's on offer on Black Friday. But if you're a bit more generic, we'll probably find something for you. It's all good.
I did find one deal, actually, yesterday, which was intriguing. There's a dealer in Exeter, of all places.
Right.
Down in the
Not
very
Manson's.
bottom of the country. No, it was... let me just add the pound sign to the search and see if I can find it again. And they were doing the new American professional classics, which only came out, 2 weeks back, 3? And they are doing them. It's a place called Project Music.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I think they were actually up here. They were... didn't they used to be up like Brentford, Teddington way?
No idea, no.
And I think maybe they relocated. There used to be a Project Music up here in London.
Right, okay. And they are doing the American professional classic basses at £110 off.
That's not bad.
Which is good, being as they only came out in the beginning of the month, sort of thing. So, yeah.
Maybe they're trying to promote sales.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah.
Bill, used the new Sire M6 headless at a gig Saturday night, and it was damn good.
Oh,
there we are.
brilliant.
There we are.
Very
Good
good.
stuff, sir. We mentioned you earlier regarding the fret guard that is currently £68 at Amazon. I don't think they're selling it at Thomann, actually. Let me just check that. These fret guards seem to be really, not rare, but trying to find them. Fret guard, it's the B34. No, so they have loads of other Music Nomad stuff, but the fret guard, loads of places have the guitar one. They don't carry the bass one. Maybe it's a special request item in terms of getting it for stocking. Right, Cyber Week on THOMANN. Let's have a look here. New products being added every day. Music to my ears. So if we go into categories, let's go for guitars and basses. And we want bass guitars. Electric basses is good. Thank you. And there was an acoustic bass section, I think. Accessories, yes. Guitar and bass effects, yes. Amplification would be good. Is there any there? PA, effect and signal, no. Oh, man, maybe not doing that. Okay, let's have a look. See what that search brought up. So they've got that Marcus Miller. There's the Harley Benton PB20 SBK standard set, which is a bass, P bass, gig bag, tuner, strap, cable, and an amp. 166 quid. Hofner Ignition 266. Let's have a look. There's a Kayla Exotic Concert, whatever. Uke. That's all it is. It's a uke. It's 70 quid. There's a Marcus Miller P7 Sire, Alder, white, PJ setup, tortoiseshell plate, 409, 12% off. Lots of those Joyo pedals, funnily enough. Lots of those on Amazon as well. We got the Spectre there. See, I don't understand why these companies aren't, well, certainly effect pedal companies aren't taking advantage of it, because you'd shift a load, but maybe they just don't want to sort of drop their prices too much. There's a Kayla Waterman Soprano ukulele in like a pink coral red. £13.30. How bad can it be? Kramer Guitars Disciple D1 bass Ebony 358. There's the True Tone. So right, so I've used one of these. This is the One Spot. It's the block, the Pro, the CS12, £175, which, okay, is only 8% off. Best price it's been 30 days before this was 191, so that's £16 cheaper than it has been. You've got the Super Luxe version of the Behringer cabled IEM box, £16.90, which is a few pound cheaper. Let's see, what else is there? More Spectres.
Did you see the natural Marcus Miller Sire V7?
Is that the one in Swamp Ash?
474.
Yeah, the one in Swamp Ash. It's a nice looking thing, that.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
13%
All
off.
right.
Yeah.
I've actually got 19 off, actually.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Marcus Miller V7 Swamp Ash 4-string reissue natural.
Oh, this is the reissue TS.
Ah, right.
There seems to be quite a few.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're after a Sire,
474, 19% off.
There's a lot there. Well, I say there's a lot. There isn't. There's a lot of Sires. There's the Billy Sheehan EBS Ultimate Signature Drive Pedal, 9% off at 143. Clearly, I need to keep coming back in here day by day because they're adding stuff. There's a Breedlove Pursuit Exotic Fretless Bass Acoustic 444, 37% off. Load of Kayla stuff. Marcus Miller Z7 5 3-tone sunburst with a humbucker and a single coil, 399.
Not bad at all. that. The sevens are usually about £600.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Source Audio Ultra Wave multi-band processor, but it's not the bass specific one, but it's £129. But that doesn't say there's a discount. It just says 129. There's no percentage off, which makes you think maybe that's just what the regular price is. So why have you stuck that in there? More Spectres.
Because German.
Yeah, there's a Squire CV Act 70s jazz bass, like a turquoise
vibe,
green.
yeah.
429, 9% off. The Dario pedal board 129. More Sire stuff. You're getting the gist, folks. So yeah, clearly they're adding stuff all the time, so we will see. I just need to check the emails there. There's a few there. Stacey sending me that. Gareth, an Eden Astra flange on Gear for Music. I haven't done them yet. I'll be dealing with them on Thursday. 299.99. If that's your thing. Wasn't that the pedal you were thinking about last year? We were talking flanges, and I kept trying to suggest to you the Source Audio. And you were looking at that Eden Astra flange, and I think it was more, wasn't it? It was about 45, 50 quid last year. It's down to 30 now.
Not me.
No, Gareth.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, Zoomy, you're coming on. Possible discussion later. Black Kabiki and a bunch of drawers.
What?
Really? He sent me a message here which says, can I have a link invite for today? And also for possible discussion later. There's a picture of an Aria SB or an R60. There's a black Kabiki Factor, and next to it is a glass trolley with a selection of drawers.
Very strange.
To what are we referring there, young Zoomer? Let me get you that invite. Hold on. If anyone else wishes to join Richard and I live on screen by video, you can. Email me at brooksysbasecorner@gmail.com. Ticker's running along top of the screen with the email address. Send me the email. I send you an invite. You click on the invite, and then you can come to screen. It's as simple as that. Very easy, very simple. We don't bite, and it's very friendly, apart from idiots trying to sort of venture into the live chat talking rubbish. Bill Dubshit, took you a while to get hold of one. What are we talking about? Oh, the Sire Headless. Oh, very good.
Oh, right, yeah. The M.
Stacey,
Mike
has
that one.
Say again. The M6, yeah.
Yeah. Thought it was.
Stacey, has that dude sourced that fiery pattern tortoise plate for you? So I contacted the guys at Gordon Smith, which is where Bobby had his guitars built, and I got the email back today, so about a week and a half after I sent it. Not that expensive. £45 per plate. I can take them up there. I need to email him back to ask if I bring the plates up of a morning, would you have them done the same day? If not, I'll just leave the plates there and then go and pick them up another time. But I'll need to plan that around gigs, because going backwards and forwards to Northampton isn't, it's not going to take me 5 minutes. That's a day's
Just a
day's work. Yeah. But we'll see. But at least they've replied, so I will reply to them in the morning. Ryan Lane, what's your opinion of Ibanez BTB series? Very good. Very good indeed.
Right.
I've never played an Ibanez I didn't like. And the BTBs, they're slightly different to some of the other sort of general sound gear, the SR range and the ATKs, but the BTBs are good. Yeah, I've never played an Ibanez I didn't like, really. So if you're looking at one of those and you think you're not going to lose money on it, you'll probably, well, you might lose about 20 quid, 25 quid, but Ibanez stuff generally holds its value pretty well. So buy with confidence, I would say. Martin Thomann again. Phil Jones BG75 bass amp, 40% off. Oh yeah, let's have a look. Well found, Martin. Let's have a look. Phil Jones. Was it BG70? Sorry, I've lost it. Where are we? BG75. Right. I can see you. 268, 39% off. Gaz, was it you asking for small home practice amp? And we were talking about Phil Jones. Someone did ask me about this not so long ago, like a couple of weeks ago. Maybe it was someone else. Need to add that to the amplification. Add that. Anyone interested in checking that out? Affiliate link is there. Well found, Martin Fay. Yeah, all those messages, Stacey. I don't know which bit we're referring to. The tortoiseshell, the scratch plate. Yeah, got it. Yeah, so I will message them back. Might even do it later after this live chat and try and arrange that. But £45 a plate, and I want 2 done. Great. It's a bit better than the 75 to 95 I was looking at. So very good. People don't know what I'm talking about. I want a tortoiseshell plate. I worked with a guy called Bobby Harrison who plays with Cliff Richard, and he had a couple of guitars made by Gordon Smith. One is a white Strat, one is like a turquoise Strat, not totally dissimilar to my my acquired G&L. And I was trying to get quotes for plates, so I want like a brown red tortoiseshell with very striking yellow through it, which is what Bobby's plates are. Gordon Smith obviously made the plates, and I got quotes from various places. It was ridiculous money trying to get just a plate for this G&L, which should be fairly easy to cut. That's 75 to 95 pounds. You've got to be joking. So this isn't too dissimilar from the colour of Bobby's turquoise guitar. So I got in touch with the guys at Gordon Smith, and they've said £45 per plate. So I want one on here, and I want one on the GB white 50th birthday bass, because that originally came with a plate, which is over here. Let me grab it. 2 seconds, folks. Here we go. Oh, yeah. These are falling off, aren't they? Bear with me a moment. So when I bought the GB Rumour, it had 2 plates. So the white one was in the case. It's a white base. Oh, it's mint green, sorry. And then there was this, which is like a snake skin, which looks very fetching on it. But I remember at the time thinking, I'd really like a plate like Bobby's to go on there. So white and tortoiseshell, classic sort of jazz look. Yeah, so a little journey up to Gordon Smith Guitars at some point coming my way. And if they can do it same day, fabulous. And that'd be great. Gareth, not you. I was asking about battery powered amps. Gotcha. Someone was asking about Phil Jones combos, little ones. And it was a while back. Richard will be back in 5. That's fine. Stacey, that's almost a buy one, get one. Yeah, on the plates. Exactly. Electric low end. It's cold outside. It is nearly winter. It feels like winter. Although we're getting 13 degrees on Thursday. So shorts and flip-flops back on, I say. So like I said, folks, we got an hour to go. We're finishing slightly early tonight at 10:30 because I've got a very, very early start tomorrow. And I need the beauty sleep. And yeah, need to make sure I get plenty of it. It's going to be a busy couple of days. So, if you got any questions, anything you want to ask about bass guitars, bass amps, bass effects, great bass players, bass accessories, feel free. Post your comment or question in the live chat window. Press send, then I can see it and act on it. And if you're asking me something and I don't know the answer, then one of the fine people here on Brooksy's Bass Corner live chats may well know the answer. They're a clever bunch. And thank you to all the new subscribers. We had a bit of a subscriber flurry last week. As I said earlier, I don't necessarily promote or actively try and get people to subscribe. If you wish to do so, that is fabulous, and I love it, and that's great, and it helps the channel and what have you. But I see it as a vanity metric. It doesn't equate to anything. The most watched video on the channel is about to hit 30,000 views, and we don't have 30,000 subscribers. So, and then again, I have loads of videos that don't have the same number of views as the number of subscribers. So it's a bit daft, and there is talk that YouTube are going to get rid of the subscriber metric possibly over the next 12 months. So we will see. Stacey, you're sitting in 22 degrees today. Well, aren't you the lucky one? Rob Steen, good to see you. Good evening. You find yourself with a free evening in London on December the 4th. Any gig suggestions? I know Mike Lindup is playing in the 606, but it seems to be sold out. It is. Both the London show... hang on. Both the London show and the Brighton show the following night are sold out. Let me just go on Mike's. I was getting social media stuff about it earlier. Live, here we go. So yes, 606 Club on the 4th. He's playing in Brighton on the 5th. Then he's over to France for the 8th. Milton Keynes Stables on the 9th. And Pilgrim in Newcastle on the 10th. I would help you. I'm assuming Steen TV is Rob Steen from Dublin or Ireland. I would say come to my gig, but it's a corporate event. So you can't. And I am playing in London, funnily enough, in Park Lane. Actually, no, I tell a lie. It's not Park Lane. It's just off... in fact, let me go into the diary and I'll tell you exactly where I'm playing. I thought it was Park Lane, but it turns out it's not. So I remember seeing the map the other day. Just bear me a moment. It is Portman Square, which is a stone's throw from Park Lane. Yeah, just north of Marble Arch Tube, a couple of roads away. But yeah, so I can't invite you to that, unfortunately. There'll be something on in London. If you want to see live music, there's always O'Neill's in Wardell Street. There is Greek Street Live, which you might like, which is around the corner from Ronnie Scott's. And they have live music all night, literally from like 5 o'clock all the way through to like midnight. And it's a request thing. So you write your song request and it all goes up to the band leader and the bands play it. Melodrama Boy. I think you came on our live chat once before. Triangles and flutes and all that. Yeah, good to see you. Gareth, what's your favourite Manny bass line? Well, I have played in a couple of Stone Roses, well, in one Stone Roses tribute multiple times. So the band that does the Oasis tribute that I play with, they also do a Stone Roses tribute. So Stone Roses never my thing. Ever. And when I had to do it for the tribute, I found it really hard to learn the stuff. Not that it's hard to play. It's not hard to play. But I have no connection to those songs. So people that, you know, have a 35, 36-year-old fascination with the Stone Roses and their material, not me. Not in the slightest. I play it and I do the best I can. But it's not music I grew up with. It's none of that interested me at the time. So your favorite is either Fool's Gold or I Am the Resurrection. I Am the Resurrection will get it. I have to say, hang on, bear with me too. I need to go into my song list because I don't retain the name of the songs. I just know them as like an abbreviation. Bear with me a minute. I go into my bands list and I'll look at that. Here we go. Stone Roses. Right. Set lists. the song I really like playing bass on, aside from those two that you've just mentioned, is called 10-Story Love Song. Love playing the bass line to that. And I'm not sure if the band played it exactly the same as the original or they kind of embellished it. But the line that I was playing, I really liked. I was like, wow, okay. And I like Made of Stone as well. Really like that. I can hear Richard in the background. But yeah, so those were mine. Fool's Gold's a funny one because the original version is what it is. There's an extended version, and the version that the band were playing was kind of an amalgamation. So I'd learn the original and think, right, I've got it. Then go and play it with the band. It's like, this doesn't match up, but it's their version. And the version that the old bass player played before he died, I don't know what he thought he was doing. It was just all over the shop. So when I was trying to put his version and doing the song live with them, it was like, this ain't working. So I tried to do the original version and that didn't work either. And I remember saying to them at soundcheck, let's run the song, I'll record it, and then that'll be the version that I always play with you that is right. Never happened, did it? So actually I don't do many of those anymore. I can't even remember the last time I did it. Maybe 2022, I think, maybe. Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't tend to do that. That's the only band that I've ever had to play Stone Roses songs with anyway. Steam TV, thanks for the suggestion. I'm sure I'll find something. Shack Attack show on Friday. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on that first week in December. You might want to see if Phil Mulford's Lewis Johnson tribute, Thunder Thumbs, is playing. They might be playing that week, so you might want to just check them out. Melodrama Boy, you have a good memory. Oh, I do. I guess our last conversation was that of a lasting one. I remember you having an extensive conversation with Richard about playing triangles, however bad it would have been. It's fine. No, you're all good. Stacey, that's a bit chill. Yeah. Gareth has some great choice. Electric Low End. Stacey, a little bit. What about Primal Scream? No. I like Rocks, Gareth. I like Rocks when that came out in 95, I think. But yeah, no, Bobby Gillespie always left me cold. It's funny that there are bands that musically can be quite good, but if they've got a singer that I don't care for, doesn't matter how good the band is, if the vocals not up to it, I'm not interested. Any Hootie and the Blowfish fans? Wow. Anyone? Not my bag. Not my bag, I'm afraid. There may
Me
be.
neither, I'm afraid,
There may
no.
be. There may be. I was more Counting Crows. I like Counting Crows more than Hootie and the Blowfish. And it took a number of years before my covers band used to play Mr. Jones, because it's a hard one for the singer. And he played guitar as well as singing. And it's a hell of a song. It's like American Pie. It's a story, literally. And you've got to find where you can gasp for air, because there's no real stops in it. But yeah. Stacey, not really a Hootie fan, but here's an interesting piece of trivia. Hit us with it, Stace. Go on. Let's see what nuggets she's managed to find here.
Oh, it's Hootie, not Hoovy.
Back in the mid-90s, you worked for a stationer and we did the wedding invites for the bassist. Well, there you go. There you go. She might be Gareth, but it's fine. The thing is, you don't get the dots going when someone's writing a message. You just got to wait for it to appear. That's the way it is. I should also say thank you very much to this quite splendid Danny Sapko, who accepted a collaboration invite last week for the shorts that I did of him when we were at the gallery back in September. I did mention some of this last week to people that are doing YouTube channels. Use that collaboration feature. it's added on about 10,000 views to one of the videos in 7 days. It's gone nuts, and I just had a notification from YouTube just before we came live on the live chat tonight to say that one video has boosted the channel's views by 113% in the past 7 days. So,
Very
young
good.
Mr. Sapko, if you're out there, thank you very much. Thank you for accepting that collaboration invite. He's a good chap, and hopefully we'll get to do some more stuff at some point. Either when you're down here or when I'm up there, or we'll do something. But thank you very much for that. If I can oblige and do the same thing for you, then let me know. Not that he filmed anything of me. Why would he? Melodrama Boy. Young man, have you ever played to death metal? No. I would steer clear of that as much as I possibly could. Not for me. Stacey, additionally, the feather in our cap was the wedding invites for Elton John and David Furnish. We'll get you custom cut cards and envelope. Very proud of them. We'll get you. Richard, don't have the hair for death metal. Stacey, we beat out Neyman Marcus Stationery Division for that project. Well done. Well done there. We have got 23 viewers at the moment. Thank you very much for joining in, getting involved, watching the live chats. It is very much appreciated. Please give the video a thumbs up. It's the most important thing you can do for this video, for me, for the channel. It promotes the video and the channel within the algorithm. So please, thumbs ups are free. Doesn't cost anything. It's a mouse click or a tap on your screen, on your tablet or your phone. Very easy, very cheap. Thank you very much. No, it's all right, Stace. That's okay. Gareth, saw a Base the World video with a short scale Rickenbacker that might be up Mr. Sapko Street. You haven't seen Danny's video, Gaz. It wasn't short scale. It's short scale in terms of they've inlaid the bridge, which reduces the scale. The actual physical dimensions of the base are exactly the same as a long scale. Danny's video, he's basically pulled them up on it because the guy has got the two bases in video, and you can see blatantly they're the same length, same dimensions. But yes, it might be a shorter scale. All they've done is inlaid the bridge, like with the Lembics. Yeah, I can't get one easily at the moment, but it's where they push the bridge further in, which reduces the scale, but the actual physical ergonomics are still the same as they were. Melodrum Boy, also stock up on sugar drinks, lads. We're about to be taxed more. Everything's being taxed. And tomorrow, oh yes, yes, that's what you're referring to. The budget. Yes, indeed. Although they are saying there's a possibility that if she closes the ISA, what's the word I'm looking for? The ISA, yeah, it's not really a loophole. So at the moment, you can put £20,000 into it every financial year. Looks like they're going to reduce that to 12. I've just seen mention on a few financial websites again before we came live that could lead to a lot of the ISA providers enticing people to use up their allocation, their 20 grand allocation, with higher rates. Well, I was just about to open a new ISA anyway this week, so I'm glad I've held fire, and now we'll just wait a couple of weeks and see what comes our way. Yes, we like tax-free interest. That's good.
We do indeed.
We do. That affords new purchases, etc.
It does.
Zoomy, you haven't appeared, man. I've sent you. I did send you that request. I'll send it again for good measure. It's probably working. Let me I'll do it again. And as I'm doing,
a funky-looking bass guitar like a PRS.
Say again. What was that, Rich?
Melodrama Boy is saying, do you have a funky-looking bass guitar like a PRS CU24?
I don't have a PRS, but I do have many funky-looking bass guitars, I can assure you.
As indeed do I, yes.
They're right to my right. You just can't see them. I can get out of the way. You can see a couple on the wall. If I get that out of the way. Oh, you're going the wrong way, Mike. There you go. There's a few there.
Status graphite worth 3 to 4K. I had one years ago and regrets selling, which are now double the price. Absolutely.
That's the way they've gone. Semi-retirement does that. It's yeah, that's why Kubicki factors have gone through the roof as well. Hang on, done that. Yeah, I did see a Washburn Status priced at about £675 in the walnut sort of brown, yellow line, lighter wood finish with the white logo the other day on eBay. So some people are intelligent enough.
Monday, I'm off to see one in Bedford area.
Right.
Which is a mid-90s Eclipse 5 in the cherry red. So, yeah.
Nice. Oh, with the metal pickups?
Yes.
Ah,
that one.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Gareth, rumour is they're increasing minimum wage. Yes, I saw that on Sky News when I was eating my dinner. It'd be better if they increased the personal
50p an
tax
hour
threshold.
more.
Knock yourself out. Hey, you could buy half a Mars bar. Melodrum Boy, love the collection. They feature in many videos here on the channel. If you are struggling to get off to sleep at any point, I can highly recommend the following video when I get through. Hang on, let's just find it for you. So if you're having a sleepless night, stick this on. You'll be asleep in about 2.5 minutes, all right? And that's me talking about my bass collection. It's a good hour. That will send you off.
That one, yeah.
No problem at all. Call me plain, but I do like the look of the ESP FRX Liquid Blue. Where are we looking? Let me just go into there.
ESP FRX.
Let's have a look. What you talking about, Willis? You're talking 6-string guitars here. We're talking basses. That's nearly £5.5 grand. Characterize what you need. I mean, lovely colouring. ESPs are great guitars, but we're talking bass, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liquid metal blue. Very nice. ESPs are great. Always were. Even the LTD, ESP LTDs are great. Really good quality, great electronics, great pickups, good attention to detail. Reviewed a few, never had a bad one. Even the cheap ones were pretty good. You could take out on a gig and it'd be fine. You know, it's not going to fall to bits or stop working. But their expensive stuff is serious. But they always seem to do better with guitars than bass for some reason. I don't know why. Their basses just never really took off. I think maybe because they focus way too much on the metal scene, and that just alienated a lot of players. And when we came out of the pointy headstock thing and the rock visuals, I think that just sort of people just weren't interested, and they kind of missed that boat. You're more of a treble guy. Well, maybe we can swing you the other way, you know. It's always possible. Let's just check that. That's all going fine. Stream health. Let's just check that is all good. I think so. Analytics are fine. Viewer activity is fine. Stream health is excellent. That's good. That's what we want. What sort of visuals? Come on. I'm too busy laughing now. Rock! We'll have Justin Hawkins on here next before you know it.
In the room.
Yeah.
Live.
Rides again. Yeah. And all of that. So, yeah. But no, ESP basses. Ed Paul from Bonnie Tyler's band has a deal with ESP because he was spending a lot of time over in Japan. And every time he'd go over there on a tour with Yazawa, he'd come back with like 3 new basses. Gentlemen, thank you for another riveting chinwag. Of course, I'll be heading off. Love you and the family. Take care. And thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
You too.
Take
See you
it
again.
easy. Be safe out there. Yeah. So it is 10 to 10. We've got 40 minutes left to go. Brooksy's Bass Corner live chat 141. Coming to you live from London town here in the UK. Getting close to Christmas now. It's only a few weeks away, isn't it? 5 weeks?
Oh, no.
4 weeks?
Cashmas.
Scary stuff, yeah, exactly. And then we come out the other side and say, how am I going to pay for all that? And then we've got tax bills. Hurrah! Hurrah!
Joyous.
What joy! But yes, it's that time of year, isn't it? So that's why you see stocking up on your strings. If you can get good prices now, especially that £3.50 for a 5-string Warwick set, buy a few sets of those. See your string costs come down. It's worth buying them. Just as Gareth said, he'd buy them and throw the B away. And I said, don't throw the B away. Sell a bunch of them on eBay. Keep the 4-string sets and sell the B string separately. You've noticed a few Epiphone Jack Cassidy basses north of 1,000 since Manny's passing. Do you know what? Before he passed away last week, there were loads of second-hand ones appearing. I'm wondering if they're being bought up and now people are putting a few bob on top. I don't know. I don't know if that interest will last. I don't know. I'd say he's more recognised for his Rickenbacker tone that he had on that thing he had, with all the stickers all over it. Stacey, strings are short, easy to ship. Yeah, they are.
Absolutely.
Exactly. You bought 10 sets of those Warwicks for having them as 4-string sets. You sell 10 B strings.
I would
fairly easily on
imagine
eBay.
if you actually sent them sort of uncoiled long ways, you'd pay less in,
Might do.
postage. Yeah.
Might do. Thing is, you want to be trying to keep that package rigid. Because if it's split, suddenly all the paper go, could be a right old mess. There's one on Reverb for 1,800 quid. Yeah, not my sort of bass.
No.
To be honest. But if people are willing to pay it, and also there's that factor that now he's passed, people suddenly take an interest in what he did. We might suddenly find loads of new bass players. It happens. It happens. People take an interest in an artist after they die. And there's a surge. I remember when Prince died, there was a big surge in guitar players. Lots of people trying to buy a Hohner Prinz, which was his signature Telecaster. Although they might have been after those just because it was the Prince model. And they maybe thought they were going to go up. I don't think they did. And Hohner, I don't even know if Hohner are around. I don't think so.
No.
Are they? I think they got bought out.
Are they?
Hohner is a brand previously the company's history of guitar manufacture spanned from the late 50s until 2015. Today, Hohner guitars are available on the used market. Okay.
Gone
Let's see what happened. Production. Current status. Are officially stopped making guitars, so new models are not available. I wonder if they got bought out, but clearly not. They maybe just stopped. Weird that a company just stops. I mean, I had a Hohner. I had a Jack bass, just as you did. My cousin had
that's right,
6-string. I think it was called the ST Graphite, which was a Strat, white with a black plate, and it was one of the few guitars you could buy that had a graphite neck. And it wasn't like a Moses. The graphite neck was made by Moses. It was a Moses graphite neck. Now, you try buying any Stratocaster with a graphite neck, you were looking at a couple of grand. This Hohner was like 300 quid. In fact, let me see if I can.
Yeah.
There was one on eBay about 2 years ago, and I thought, shall I buy that? Let me see. Hohner. And I think my cousin just butchered it, which was a shame because it was a really good guitar. ST Graphite. Here we go. Right, images. And so what did they show? A couple of statuses. Here we are. Here we are. There's one on Reverb. Here we go. 375. Let me share that. Share the screen. That. There we are. Not too bad. Humbucker in the bridge. I think it had a Floyd Rose on it as well. Hohner had some great guitars in 88, 89, 90. I've got a flyer here. I think it's in there. Let me have a look. Hold on. I have. Just got to find it, that's all. It's going to take some time. Is it that? No, that's an Alembic flyer. Okay. I'll find it another time, but if you Google Hohner brochures, there was one that they did, and there was a really stunning humbucker single coil strap with a pointy headstock. Don't think it had a graphite neck, but I think it might have had like an ebony board, like cherry quilted maple thing. Amazing. And this brochure folded out and it showed you all the guitars they were making at the time in the late 80s, early 90s. Outstanding stuff. I mean, really good value. They really were. So that was, yeah, an ST Graphite, Floyd Rose. Oh, God, I can't remember. I think it had tone, volume, and then multiple switching options. But, you know, to be able to buy a guitar like that for about 300 quid with a graphite neck made by Moses.
Mad, isn't it?
I remember my cousin buying it and coming home with it, and I was like, wow. Wow. Oh, no, it had a Kahler. Sorry, not Floyd Rose. This was when every guitar had to have a pointy headstock and a floating bridge and a whammy bar.
Yeah.
I remember those days. I wonder
I
if
do
that's
as well,
actually
yeah.
my cousin's, because it looks all beaten up. Actually, I'm talking rubbish, aren't I? Is that 2 volumes or a volume tone? Can't remember. Anyway, this one on Reverb has lost 2 of its controls. But it was a good sounding guitar. My cousin couldn't play it for toffee, but yeah, very nice. But yeah, they did some really great stuff. And the Hohner Jacks, I mean, Gareth was watching
Brilliant
one
things.
on an eBay auction the other day, went for 122 quid. Black one, active.
Wow.
I said, as long as the electrics are fine, you're okay. That's nearly a 40-year-old bass.
It is.
So as long as the electrics are good, you're good to go. If not, you're going to need to put something else in there. What we got here? Gareth recently discovered Muse's cover of Sign the Times. Yes, you messaged me about this. And what did you think? I'm going to stick to the original, young man, because I'm a huge Prince fan, but and I'm not a Muse fan at all. Is it good, bad, indifferent? I haven't checked it out, but I will always go back to the original on that front. Let's just check everything here. I think we're good. Oh, that beat, here he is. The birthday boy.
Yeah.
Here he is.
How are you?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I did send you the Facebook message. Did you get it?
I probably
You
did,
probably
but
have so many.
I don't log
You're so
into
popular.
Facebook that often.
Oh, okay.
Nah, not really, but
It did get, it sort of came up in my birthday list, and I was
Oh,
like,
thank-
happy
yeah, I'm
birthday.
glad it
Hope you
did.
have a good day. But if you don't log in there, then there's no point me typing it. Is there? How are you?
Very
I'm
good.
getting I'm getting an echo.
Let me check your sound.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's me. Sorry. I had
It
the
is,
regular
yeah.
stream on.
You
Never
do
mind.
have echo cancellation turned on. Do you want me to turn it off?
No, I forgot to turn the mainstream off, so or
Okay.
mute it. Yeah, we're
Right,
good.
there we
I'm
go.
good now,
There we
so
go.
we're good.
Excellent. You've got a happy birthday there from Beat After Beat, who is doing
Thank you,
some
thank you.
serious work. I saw you got a 55,000 view alert, didn't you? 'Cause
Yeah,
you
that's
shared
crazy.
It. Well done. Very good. Very good. Kev Plastering. That's an excellent name. This is a painful... Ah, okay. Well, that's all right. We can go and find something else then, can't you?
It's fine.
Yeah. If it's not for you, go find something else.
It's free, man.
It is free. We'll
Come
just get
on
rid of
now.
him. There we are. Well, he does have a point there, because probably from January, then we may be associating a membership cost for the live streams, but we will see. Happy birthday with a name like plastering. Yeah, you're almost at 60,000. Well, good for you. Well done, sir.
Mhm.
That's what we like to see. Keep
Very
doing
good.
it. Just got to keep chipping away. Keep chipping away at the rock face. Eventually,
Yeah.
those wheels all spin. Well, look at Zuma. You know, he's living in a penthouse. He's got Life of Riley. He's doing very well with his Duran Duran videos, frankly.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if you heard what I just said, actually, about 10 minutes before you came on. You remember I was talking about the collaboration thing last week?
Yes.
And I
We have to
sent a
speak. You
collaboration
didn't get to.
invite to Danny Sapko.
I heard you say that on
He
another
said-
thing.
yeah,
Did he get
so
back
it's-
to you?
Oh, yeah, he did it instantly. He went, yeah, great, fine, no problem. Pressed it, and literally within 20 minutes, that video just flew, and it's had almost 10,000 views in a week.
Awesome. So
And
would
it's,
that that explains the recent upsurge of subscribers. I know you said it's a vanity metric and all that, but
I'm not sure if those are coming from that video. I need to go into
okay.
the analytics and check. I think that's just a general. That's probably more to do with the community tab posts. I think so. Where I've been posting up Black Friday offers on the community tab, I think that's where those have been coming from. I need to go into the. I need to have an analytics afternoon and go into it all and check it all. But yeah, it's all good. Now then. Let's see what we got here. Ryan Lane, good to see you. Is he a follower of yours?
I don't
Hey Zuma,
remember
how are
at the
you?
moment, but
Ryan, if you're a
looks
Duran
vaguely
Duran fan
familiar.
or you
I
follow
think so,
Zuma,
yeah.
you're welcome here. We're talking basses, bass guitars. Gareth, you were playing in an original band back in 2000. It's 25 years ago. Oh my days! I was 28, and we supported them in a
31.
pub. Cool. It's crazy,
Wow.
isn't it? Where's the years go? And we supported them in a pub called the Witchwood in Ashton-under-Lyne near Manchester. Wowzers!
Crazy.
Ryan Lane, I am, as in a follower of Zuma. Well, you're very welcome. It's all good.
Right.
Gareth, it was just before their first album dropped. Who are we talking about here? What band are we talking? Oh,
Muse?
Muse. Right.
Yeah,
Sorry. My fault, Gaz. I've got to keep up with it, Mike. Come on. It was just before their first album dropped, and they were being followed by NME. Great musicians, but a bunch of basically kicked all the other bands out of the dressing room. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Annette 22708. Hello, welcome. We're talking bass guitars, bass players, bass gear, all that sort of thing. So as long as that's what you want to talk about, you're very welcome. Yeah. So yeah, that's the whole collaboration. I think I did send you posts about this, didn't I? Yeah, just that video. I mean, that video had done 21,000 up until last Tuesday, and this, I mean, God, it was that video alone, short, 21,000 views in like a week, and then doing the collaboration things just added another 10,000. So it clearly works, but I think it maybe is dictated by the following that the other collaborator has, because I don't know if those views have come from my subscribers or his subscribers. But so again, if I have an afternoon of analytics, I'll try and find out. Annette, your cousin watches my live streams and it's his birthday too. Nick Gurr. Oh dear, right, off you go. Bye.
Jerko. Hey, what happened to the Womble?
Oh, that's still here. If you want one of them. That's still there. We were using it a lot. Don't have to use it quite so much these days. We don't get so many of those idiots. And that's still showing. So let's just ban you. That's fine. Beat after beats there. Yeah.
Just
so
to
what's
add,
your news? Yeah, go on.
Oh, thank you. Just to add to Gareth's story, as far as I can remember, the most famous band we ever opened up for back in the day when we were doing the original band thing was, hold Oh my gosh, I just blanked out. There was this place called the Gaslight in Hollywood. We would play a lot. Oh, Weezer. It was Weezer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and we had no idea who they were. One of our guys did kind of know they were up and coming, and he
Yeah.
saved the flyer. It's somewhere. I have to get a hold of him and see if he can give me a copy of it.
Well, I think
That
my
was pretty cool.
best one we've done with Uncle Funk was we were playing on the same day, but not on the same stage because there were two stages, so they were alternating acts. But we were on the same lineup as Diana Ross, Lionel Richie, Level 42 were on 2 days before us. I think the Jacksons. There were a couple of others, all on this one lineup over like 2 days, and we were on the same day as Diana Ross, which wasn't bad. I was quite pleased with it. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
go with that.
Um,
Right.
the picture I sent you.
Yes. So
I'll
an
explain
area,
myself.
a kubiki, a glass cabinet, and some drawers.
Well, it was when you were talking about it. It came to mind to send you that because you were talking. Well, it was like the whole base setup and the base setup videos, and without going too into it here, the physical setup I have means that I clear the coffee table, I put the base at hand there, and then I bring out all the tools. I mean, it's kind of a thing, right? So
Yeah.
the little lady and I were doing our rounds this weekend, and we ran into a couple yard sales, and that cart was like brand new in the box for $40. I said, I'm gonna take that. That's gonna be my little luthier cart. I'm
There
gonna
you
load it with
go.
all my tools, and I can just roll the cart out and say like,
Oh, I
there's
see.
everything.
Right, okay.
Good plan. Good plan.
Yeah, and
Andy
then-
Stratford, there's an invite coming your way. Make sure you're all plugged in. You're having leads and cables and buttons. You've got to be ready. We're only going till 10:30.
Are we? All right.
Yeah,
Early
I've got
one, is it?
very early start tomorrow. Stacey, was it Chic Nile Rodgers too? Yes. Or was that the year? No, it was. That's right. They were on the night before, on the Saturday, and we were playing on the Sunday. That's right. What's up with the black drawers? Black drawers? No, they're white drawers. Living it, living it.
Think
I've had to
she
report.
might be talking about different
cow.
drawers.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
The black drawers.
We're getting a few idiots today, aren't
Yeah,
we?
we are tonight, aren't we?
don't know.
Beat after beat, true story. My parents were both born on Thanksgiving.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Crazy world we live in.
So yeah. So what's been going on? What's happening? What's the were you setting up your Kabiki or
No, that one is getting to the point where it needs a string change. That reminds me though. At some point, I need to get a good address for you because I worked up this little tool for the Kabiki Factor. I had my buddy at work 3D print it for that last little bit of string
pushing
nudge
the
you
string
need.
wheel? Yeah.
Yeah, it's this little thing, just has a little handle, and it's made out of, well, it's obviously plastic because it's 3D printed, so it's
Yeah.
not going to damage your teeth. And I've used it for the last 2 times I've changed it. I'm kind of like testing it. Not that I would sell it or anything, but I'm going to
It's
send
a
you
weird
one.
thing. Please do. I've never understood why that thing escaped Phil Kubicki. He did so much good work on that bass, yet he did not. That last push of
That
the string,
last
you
push.
have to. It's like,
Oh, your
and
thumbs
eventually
just,
it goes
oh.
crunch, and you're in. And it's
Yeah.
like Richard's looking at us, going, "What the hell are you talking about?" When you restring a Kubicki tuning wheel, which is down at the bridge, the string goes in, and you turn this wheel, and it goes clunk, 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 like it's like got teeth, so it's like a cog. And eventually you get to the end of the string, but it needs that one last turn to make the string tight and in tune. And this is before you've even started tuning up with the tuning control. But that
Yeah.
last push, if you don't get it, the string isn't taut.
Yeah.
And it takes so much effort to push it. And well, what a lot of us used to do was just put a screwdriver in and go crunch. The problem is it takes all the paint off the wheel.
Yeah. At best,
as
at
well
worst,
as damaging the teeth. Yeah.
At worst, you slip and go right into the body. You know, which I never did that, but
I've never done that. I've never done that. But there
either,
is some paint taken off of the
of the wheels, and they start looking bad.
in
Yeah.
the wheels. Nick Ellis, not quite base, but THOMANN are doing a Cloudlift X for 70 quid. Thank you very much for that. I will check that out when I go back through tomorrow. We're doing a Black Friday show on Friday, funnily enough, at 10 a.m. UK time. I'll include that in there. Stacey, it wasn't being fruity. I'd hope not. I thought it was black drawers, not white. No, you didn't see the picture. Not frilly drawers. No, that's frilly pink. Beat after beat, better than brown drawers. Oh dear, this is going down the wrong alleyway. Gareth Harrison, you mentioned you bought a Nordy Mute. What are your thoughts? I haven't used it enough yet. I think it's a bit better than the Groove Gear Thump, which I've got here. Is Andy Stratford. You all plugged in? You ready?
Yeah.
Ernie Ball makes
There
one
he
too.
is. Excellent.
How are we all right? You've been busy
Not
talking.
too bad.
Busy talking bases again, have you?
We well, yes. So
Surprisingly
this is the
enough,
Groove
yeah.
Gear Thump.
And
So you literally pass that over the strings, but I found it. I mean, it's a mute. It's doing what it needs to do. There is literally no discernible note, which is a shame. So you get like
one of these as well.
What you got?
Same, I think.
Oh, you've got the Groove Gear.
Yeah.
But I just find it's just so. Literally, there is no discernible note tone. So the Nordy Mute, I tried it in Bass Direct when I picked up the GNL, and it's actually an improvement. But it's instead of whatever that is, felt and stuff in there, the Nordy Mute has the rubber material that Music Man and Fender used to use on their mutes, on either the ashtray covers or on the Music Man, on those raised mutes.
Yep.
You know, they had a dial and the metal tongue would go up and it would hit the string. It's that same material.
Got them.
So, but it's a bit more.
It's not a capo then.
It's not a capo, no. It's literally a block of this rubber. Oh,
Yeah.
Casey's over there. So, Kerry Nordstrand makes these bits of finely crafted wood. You can have maple, rosewood, walnut. I think there's an ebony one. And then glues on the underside these mute. It's not felt. It's like a rubber compound. And cuts the slots for the string spacing. So you can have a 15, a 16, 17 and a half, I think, 18, 19. I think they might do a 20 as well. And you just put it over the strings and it mutes them. But I found it was a bit more, there was more note when you're playing, whereas this just seems to take all the note information away. It just becomes a thud. Everyone's saying hello to Andy. Is Jerry Blair? Very good.
Ernie Ball makes mute noodle, they call it.
Mute what?
Noodle.
Mute
A
noodle.
noodle.
Yeah, Ernie Ball
Strange.
makes a mute noodle.
Ah, yes. Gareth sent me. It's a plastic thing that goes around one of the screws and across.
Yeah, I thought it was made out of that same material as your bridge, but I don't know. I can't tell from this
There
thing.
might be a sliver of it on the underside, maybe.
Yeah, I'm
It
not
looked
sure.
a bit more flimsy. It didn't look like it was fixed to anything.
Oh, it's not nearly as nice as the Nordstrom one, but I think
No.
it's way cheaper though. I think it's
I think it's about £8-9.
$5.
It's not,
so even
you
cheaper for. Wait, how does it go? Is it pounds more? Pounds or more, right? Yeah. So, no, wait a minute. I can't remember. $5 US. What is that in pounds? Here, let me do the calculation.
About
probably about £3.50.
4
Yeah.
around there.
That's
Yeah.
about right.
It's 4, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Depends what the rate is. I don't know.
3.8 according to the latest Googles.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, it's a much cheaper thing than the Nordy Mute's really nice. So it's like $30-40.
So you get $1.32 to a pound. Gone are the heady days of 2008 where you got nearly $2 to a quid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I just
fueled
use a
huge amounts of buying and selling on Base Chat.
Just a bit.
There was one guy who literally bought hundreds and hundreds of Music Man Stingrays, and he would release them like one a week. He'd sell one a week. His name was David, and he would keep buying them, bringing them back, and he was never paying any import duties, and he'd just sell them like double the price because you couldn't get those. Well, strings and things just couldn't keep up with demand. So if you wanted one in a particular colour that was out that year, chances are this guy had it. Beat after beat, everyone on the panel wearing hoodies. Yeah, I've got an Aguilar one on tonight.
I've got a jumper.
Ah, yeah.
Endorser's privilege.
Oh yeah.
You're rich.
No, it's true. I didn't pay for this. I think they're about 45 quid. That's the joy of going over to see Aguilar in New York back when
That's awesome.
the nice bosses were there before it got taken over by the evil army. So we got endorsee packs. It was all good. Gareth, you've used both the Groove Gear and the Nordy Mute is far better, okay? Although the Nordy Mute can dampen the strings too much. I think it's a fine tuning thing. With this, you don't have any choice. Once it's on, it's on. But with the Nordy one, you can move it up and down. As long as you've got the string spacing right, it's fine. If you've got basses with different string spacings, you're going to need different mutes. So. Nordy Mute's around 30 quid, yeah.
You can just use a kitchen sponge too, and then just keep cutting it till it's where it needs to
Yeah,
be.
exactly.
It just, yeah, but you don't know what might pour out mid-solo.
Well, don't use it.
I
Get a
used
new
to
one.
have some really thick, dense foam, and I cannot put my hand on it. I think it might be upstairs in the loft, and I've been trying to get it because I want to use it for the pickups on that Lakeland that's on the wall.
Ah, right. To
'Cause
raise
they're
them up a little bit.
Oh, they're moving up and down all the
Ah,
time.
okay.
I've got this dense, thick foam, which I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
once compressed isn't going to move.
It's not going to move, yeah.
Can I find it? I can't find it at all. So until I find it, they don't get done. So
Yeah.
such is life. So
You think-
yes, we go on.
You figure somebody could think of a clever solution, with like the screws and inserts that could just let you precisely set it. I mean, it's such.
be
I've
nice.
always thought that was such a bad way of doing it. With most
the
instruments.
the Queen Fender is like this. So I managed to get
Yeah.
decent foam in under there. But the thing with that Aguilar pickup is if you screw, so it's a split coil, so you got screw, screw, and screw. When you start screwing down and it's starting to tilt, it then doesn't adjust itself. So you end up with this thing and this screw either way up or way down, and the other side doing the opposite. And you end up having to press the pickup to try and get it to move, to go up the screw winding. Oh,
It's so
joy, isn't it?
imprecise. I don't like it.
How many producers and engineers in studios have just torn their hair out because you can't get a consistent tone? There we go. Nick Ellis, good to see you. Looking to record, do you guys tend to go DLX2 pre and post, pre-DI and mic? Depends where I'm recording. If I'm in a studio, most times I've done recording, I've either just gone into a DI box or a preamp straight into the desk, or if they've asked for backline, if it's a bit of a rock thing or they want cabinet warmth, I'll ask them in advance, what do you want? And you can't see here, but I have like a wall of amplification there, loads of amps, loads of cabs, and I'll just say, what do you want? What sort of tone are you looking for? And I'll take a few heads, maybe one or two cabs, and then invariably you go in, they mic it all up and then go with the DI anyway. So it just depends. It just depends. If I'm recording at home, I just go straight into the audio interface. I usually go, when I've done recording this year, I've either gone into my Aguilar Tone Hammer preamp pedal and turned that on, and I got some EQ fiddling, and then go into the audio interface and then that records. Or sometimes I've used an EBS Microbass 2 and I've got a 3 as well. I've also got the EHX Battalion. So if I'm looking for quite a grindy, rocky tone, that'll win, because that's got sort of various distortions built in. It just depends what... It's that thing, isn't it? What does someone want? If you're providing bass, what do they want? So if you're going to them, you need to take as many options with you as you can. But if you're recording at home, like I've been recording for John Beadle on his Songs from the Shed YouTube channel, I'll record... Actually, we were having a chat about this on the last gigs we were on. He said, oh, I never have to do anything to your recordings. They're all perfect as they are. I don't have to compress them. I said, well, I'm not adding any compression because you told me not to. So it's literally, I go into a preamp pedal, out to the audio interface, and that's what he gets. But if someone gives you an idea of what they want, then I'll know either which preamp, which amplifier or cabinet is going to get them close to what they want. My first question whenever anyone asks me to do some recording is, give me an idea. Like if we're doing John's stuff, it's fairly obvious it's the song I'm recording. But if someone doesn't know what they want bass wise, I'll say, give me a reference. Give me, if you know the bass player that you're after, that tone, give me that as an indicator, or an album or a track. Give me a heads up what you're after. So if they want slappy stuff, they're not going to want something full of tubes that's going to sound all grindy and colourful. They're going to want a solid state, tight, defined kind of tone. Likewise, if they want raucous, full-on rock, they're not going to want something like a Class D, a Class D, you know, Gens Ben shuttle. That's not going to be really what they want. But
yeah,
it's just having options, you know. Go on.
I would advise pretty much the same thing, but to me, I interpret his question as he's going to be recording himself. So
Right.
I would say just go direct. And if you're going to put something before, do one of two things. Be very, very conservative. So, for example, if you're going to use compression, just use a little bit, not enough to hear it, just enough to kind of bring it up a little bit. And don't get crazy with anything else, because that'll give you the flexibility to do whatever you need with plugins later. And or option B could be as more complex. You could split it. You could split your instrument and, you know, go crazy with one side of it and use the direct as your backup or as your kind of main clean sound. So you could do that too, but that's a little more advanced.
I find it really common that people don't want you putting any compression. If you're recording tracks for their project as opposed to a part you're creating, if it's a covers thing or, you know, the part is already written, I get more and more people just say, don't do anything, just give me a clean signal. Unless they say, I want octave on it, or I want a flanger on it, or I want...
Right, something
but
specific,
they'll say no compression, because I think what they tend to want to do is either they're going to compress the whole thing when it's all pulled together, or they're going to compress your bass signal how they want it. In which case, there's no point adding any anyway. You might as well just say, look, there's the clean signal, do your worst, whatever you want, you can...
Yeah, that's the safest way to go. Just don't put anything on it. Make sure you're not going, you know, over zero in the digital domain, and you're good to go. You know, focus on the feel and being musically tasteful, and everything should be okay.
When I've been doing John's things, as I said to him, I think I might have said it on the live chat as well, is I'll do 3 takes with 3 different basses. So in my head, when, like, for example, we did Spandau Ballet, Only When You Leave, and I think I did Kingfisher Blue GB. I think I did 1 take on a Status, and I did another take on a Precision, or it might have been a Stingray actually. And then I did all 3, listened back to them. Did I send him all 3? No, I sent him 1. And I said, if you want the other 2, they're here. I can send them to you. And the one he got was the GB. He went, no, that's fine. That's exactly what I wanted. So it was like, okay, well, there you go. What we got here? Nick Ellis. I guess compression serves the mix more, needs tailored to that. Yes, but if you're not... Well, when you're recording, you probably aren't dealing with the final mix. So that's where giving... If you're doing stuff yourself, you know what you want to do. in terms of mix and compression. But if it's for someone else, what we're saying is send them a completely clean recording, and maybe give them one where you've added compression or effects or both,
Right.
and give them the option, so then they can do either or. But I normally find that if I'm recording for other people, they are very pernickety in what they want. So it makes sense to just give them the clean signal and then say they can do what they like with it. Because invariably, people have their preferences in terms of effects, and when you got DAW, you're adding in
Plugins.
Thank you. Plugins. People will get very precise about what they want, and if they use a single effect plugin a lot, they're going to want to use it again. But you know, again, you can just ask these questions when you take the work, if you're taking it on behalf of someone else.
Yeah, and if you're going to go that route where you're going to do two separate feeds, a totally clean one and, you know, the other one affected with compression or other effects or whatever, that can get really tricky. Probably the easiest way to do it is to get a proper direct box, and so you have your XLR out, and this can be your super clean signal. Then you have your through out, which you can go to your pedals and do all that. But what I would caution here is even that small amount of delay in going through those pedals and into your audio interface can cause phase issues. So it's something they're going to need to worry about in the mix, so to speak. But that's probably the easiest way to do it. Otherwise, you have to get like a dedicated a splitter, you know, which aren't that expensive. But
you've also got that issue that if you start compressing and doing stuff at your end, and I don't mean this rudely, but if you're trying to be clever, invariably, in my experience, when you try to be clever, they're back on the phone within 2 days. Can you re-record that part? Can you re-record the whole track? Can you? And it's suddenly where you thought you'd finished the job, they come back. Oh no, we need this. We need. Whereas if you just give them a really good, well played groove, you know, everything is in place and it's clean. I don't ever get people come back from that. It's when you start adding things and trying to do your own take that they go, that bit's good, but it's not quite what we want. Can you just redo it all? And it's like,
yeah,
I've got to reset everything up and get it the same as it was before, and then it's not going to. And especially if they say, oh, could you just do a drop in? Well, if I've used that bass the night before on a gig, the strings aren't in the same condition.
It's not going to be the same.
When I recorded the part 2 days
that's
ago.
The problem.
So
yeah,
you've got that sort of thing. So Gareth, give a clean signal and one with a preamp. They can always reamp it if needed. Correct, which is what Scott. What's his name? I'm doing well today. Tell it's time for bed. Scott used to play with Caius. Scott Reeder. He does that. He does that for lots of bands that want the sound he used to get in the various bands he's played with and for. He's kept all the amps, so when someone comes to him and says, I want the bass sound that you had for such and such a track, he said, yes, it's that album. You send me a track, I'll reamp it through, send you the track back, you pay the bill, and so you can have those sounds, and he does it all for you.
Yeah.
So yes, reamping is always a feasible thing if someone wants something specifically. But it's all good. Andy Stratford, how's things at your end?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. But very busy with life, and yeah.
Good.
I got me up King Bears out on Sunday for church.
Excellent.
It's just it's the only bus I go back to.
I hear
And
you.
all the others can go.
Oh. Steady,
Really?
steady.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Did you do any of that Chic playing last week?
No. I was lazy. I didn't bother. I just watched.
I was actually going to message you, and this I was, because you weren't a happy soul last week, and I was going to say, I use Chris Child, or I've used Chris Childs as a depth for when I do Uncle Funk, and I was wondering if you would like, or it was an offer. I'd never got round to it. if I sent you the videos of me playing a bunch of disco tracks, so you can see what I'm
Oh,
playing,
brilliant! If you
and you
wouldn't
can
mind,
play
that'd be
along with
great.
it. So
That'd
if
be
ever
great.
you
That'd
feel
be
a bit
brilliant.
down in your playing or whatever,
Yeah.
if you want me to send those videos through, just message me. And basically, it's a video of me on screen playing along, and in the top corner of the video window, you can see what we're doing on stage. So it's all in
Oh, brilliant! Yeah,
context. So
that'd be
if you
great.
ever
Thank
want
you.
that, I'll do that. That's
Yeah,
all good.
yeah. Talking to Chris Charles, I played. I found a track on my radio show,
Oh.
River of Pain.
The live one.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yes,
fantastic. It's
they're
fantastic live
reissuing
album.
the 1998 live album, which was recorded in '97, but they released it in '98. It's being re-released in January with a load of extra tracks on it. And I will go back to saying that I think, and I've said it before here on live chats, that I think Chris's performance on that album, bear in mind he'd only been in the band less than a year,
Yeah, that's about right.
is actually the best use of a jazz bass in a rock context on a rock live album I've ever heard.
Yeah, because there's a great bass line on the start of River of Pain, and it's just it's a fantastic bass line.
But I don't think I've heard better use of a jazz bass in a rock band on a live rock album than that album. It's just outstanding. And I said to him, what will you use it? It was a made in Mexico jazz bass. He changed the pickups. He had amps on stage. I think he still had his Decimax back then. But I said, well, how was that recorded? He said, just straight into DI. And obviously the sound engineer was miking up the amps and the cabs. He said, but what made to the album was a DI signal.
Oh, really?
So it's just a made in Mexico jazz bass with different pickups into a DI box. He went, yep. Said, any pedals? Nope. Said, didn't use pedals back
God, blimey. There's a really basic boomy sound on it's just
really good. Who's playing bass?
I have a pet peeve I'd like to share.
Yes.
It's not Chic, but it's Sister Sledge. We are family. And I don't... Tell me if you... Well, I know you can hear it because I was trying to sneak it in, but... So the bass line, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it's bump, but get on right. But my pet
not
peeve...
that syncopated.
Right, but my pet peeve is when people go... It doesn't do that. It doesn't go dee-doo-dee-doo.
No.
They do the high octave because it's easier to do that because you just go like this. But it's the chucking thing, right? Because he's going... So he's hitting that first low note twice, and it's really hard to do it because then you have to go up to the octave really quickly.
When you go to the D, there's like a misbeat. So it's you can't. It's hard because I've tried to explain this to the drummer in Uncle Funk before. You can't play it straight. So the first two parts are kind of straight, but then when you get to the D, there's actually a drop. There's like a missed beat. So but there's a missed beat in there, so you can't actually play it. How do I say it? If you set a metronome to it, it sounds like it's straight, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's a typical Bernard. It's.
I think it's anticipated. Where it's like boom, something like
Agreed.
that.
Agreed. And you got to always remember it was Tony Thompson on drums. Anything could happen.
He could rush the fill, no problem.
Yeah, he can go 50% faster before you get to the chorus. Yeah, but we play it, and there's a definite thing in there where you can't play it straight. And I've heard bass players play it straight, and it doesn't work. It completely sort of stilts the feel of it. But
it's very syncopated. Syncopated.
Gareth, thoughts on Talk of Queen ABBA Voyage style show? This has been talked about for about 3 or 4 years. Actually, before ABBA's thing was even put out, there was talk of doing a hologram show with Freddie. it will do very well. It will make them lots and lots of money. There was talk they were going to take it to Sphere, but apparently I can't say my source, but potentially they would need to do 20 shows in order to break even, which I find rather strange because there are some bands that are playing at Sphere who are only doing 5 shows. So I don't know how they're making any money. If they do it, great. It'll be wonderful. I just hope if they are going to do it, that they do it before one of them horrendously passes away, because they're not young men. And yeah, it would be great. But the thing is, you will always be the second band that have tried to do it. So, and look, I didn't think ABBA would have carried on this long. I thought the interest would have waned, but it hasn't. They sell a lot of tickets, so yeah. Yeah, if they do it right, and I'm sure they will, then it'll be fabulous. But yeah, I wondered, actually, I said to my other half whether they would need to have one in America, one in London, one in Japan, maybe one in Europe. But could you consistently fill those? And also, you got to remember, the ABBA Voyage thing was a purpose-built venue paid for by ABBA. Queen would need to do the same thing unless they could find a venue. And then the problem of finding a venue is it technologically up to delivering the show, which is another reason for doing it yourself from scratch, because you are in charge of technology. So we will see, young Gareth. We will see. It's going to be a lot of work if they do it. And again, they would announce it and it would be 3 or 4 years of work before it came to fruition. So again, if they're going to do it, they need to crack on with it. And then there's the whole talk of, is there going to be any more Queen shows? Who knows? How long's a bit of string? I think, as a Queen fan, they need to do a big send-off, whatever that might be. What Brian's saying, and the age and the health scares, I just don't think they want to go on tour. He doesn't. Roger probably does, but I don't think Brian, well, I know for a fact that Brian does not enjoy being away from home for long periods of time. And unfortunately, a tour is a tour. You can't go and tour for a week and then come home for a month. That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So until, the demand is there, but also I'm never keen on when gentlemen get to a certain age. I always fear that something's going to happen with the Rolling Stones out on a stage. You don't want to be the next Tommy Cooper and die on stage doing what you do. I don't think that's a great way to bow out. But
yeah,
what do I know? Nothing. But I just think the curtain for Queen is nearing. And also the fact that Adam Lambert isn't available and hasn't been available for the best part of 2 years. So they can't do it without him. And if he's not available, they can't go out. And the longer that happens, the older they're getting. And there comes a point where they just won't be able to go out for whatever reason. But we'll see. We'll see.
While I was unable to listen, I'm wondering if you mentioned the buzzard bass. I'd sent you the link on.
I haven't mentioned any of that. Last time we mentioned that, I copped a load of flack for it, so I'm not mentioning it.
Why?
Yeah, don't worry about it. But I mean, looking at that, I just don't think it's going to. I've had social media and email bombardment of all the things being posted up by that auction house, and I just don't see it being worth. They're saying it's probably valued at 10, but it might be treble. The Queen connection, it wasn't his bass. He didn't ask for it. He just used it twice and borrowed it. If someone wants to pay for that, then go right ahead. It's there. You know where it is. Go purchase, enjoy, play it. It probably hasn't.
My question is, that was just live, though. That's my interest in it. He didn't record with it.
No, it was a video shoot for Friends Will Be Friends that my other half was at, and then the mimed performance at Montreux.
For Montreux, So
what it probably wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't be surprised if those two events happened probably within a week.
Yeah.
So he probably had it for a video shoot or Montreux, and they came back to the UK and then thought, oh well, we've got that. We'll
Yeah.
film with that bass.
I'm more interested in the story. You know, I'd love to ask John.
I don't think
What,
there's well.
why did he want to use such a crazy
no,
bass?
No.
You know?
I think it probably would have been because there was a lot of footage filmed of Entwistle around the mid '80s, which was included on Queen Magic years, where Entwistle is talking about John Deacon. I think they got on as
Okay.
bass players, musicians, and
Got it.
probably their paths crossed socially, maybe.
Got it.
Yeah, probably said to him, "Oh, that looks like an interesting bass. Do you want to borrow it?" Yeah, Tar, thanks very much. And probably
Yeah.
that was it. And then when they finished, went, "Oh, there's your bass back," because it was sold as part of Entwistle's collection
Right.
back in 2003. But it sold for like $3.5 grand. I
Yeah.
would suspect because the status buzzards were available,
Yeah. Exactly.
so people were maybe wanting those more. But now they're worth stupid amounts of money because there's only so many of them. Not many.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you not too long ago mentioned a graphite neck bass from what you would think of as a cheaper manufacturer. Who was it? I forgot.
What tonight?
Yeah, just maybe like
Talking
20
about
minutes ago.
Honer.
The Honer, right?
Yes.
The Honer ST
So,
lead, which was
that
a
rem-
six-string guitar like a Strat, and I think it was a Moses graphite neck, and they
That
sold
reminded
for about
me of
300
something.
quid.
That reminded me of something that I sent you and Rich a link to, which is that a buddy of mine recently said, "Hey, I had one of these basses. Check it out." And it was what did it end up being? It was a Hondo. It was a Hondo bass called the Fame, and it
Right.
was all passive, but it had actual bass and treble controls, which is pretty fascinating. So that talk bass link details them kind of figuring out
Okay.
what it was. So it's just fascinating. But yeah, I'd never heard of
Yeah,
that.
it is,
I'd
yeah.
never heard of a bass having two separate. Obviously, it's cut only, but yeah, it's a bass control and a treble control in a single pickup passive bass, which I thought was really cool.
Mm.
Yeah. Apparently the
I-
necks were not great on those basses, but otherwise they're pretty good.
I've got a couple of messages here. Gaz, I've got your guitar one. I'll include that on Friday. Richard, I've got your one with your progress of your Walnut Jazz. We'll go into that next week because I'm about to wind up here.
Yeah, not a problem.
That looks very
Yeah.
nice. It looks like a nice bit of timber.
Yeah. Thought that was pretty cool. You know, sometimes the
Question. Oh, I guess you can have a neck plate. What's that hole on the back of the body?
The hole is where it actually hangs for,
Up for spraying, yeah.
lacquering and things. Yeah.
Right. Are they going to patch that up?
Plug it.
Or
Yes.
well, either that or yeah. Yeah, you couldn't really use it as a screw hole for the
No.
neck because it won't match up with
Not
the
in the
rest.
middle, no.
No. Okay. All right. Very good. Right, gentlemen, it is nearly 10:45. I have to blast because I'm up very early tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. It's been a pleasure. I will see you on Friday for those who are, well, you're either going to be have a sleep deficit or you'll be joining me at, well, if you're in the US, it will be between 5 and 2 a.m. probably where you are. But I will be live at 10 o'clock on Friday. Let me just one more time put the link in for the Brooksy's Black Friday Superstore. We did it last year. We did it the year before that as well. And we've mentioned some of the deals. But again, I don't know that they're all going to be still available. But we will see. But it will be a 2.5 hour show. We will go literally hell for leather. Last year, I nearly lost my voice. But if I can find some deals, save you some money, that's the whole principle of that. Beat After Beat say enjoy your birthday. It was Saturday for young Zoomer, 21 again.
Thank you.
But yes, if you want to join me, I will be here at 10 a.m. UK time on Friday. And we will just literally rattle through all the deals that I can find for you. it can be a bit frenetic. So you might want to watch it after the event and slow it down so that you see all the links. I will reiterate, if I post an Amazon link, it has a 24-hour active tracking cookie. So it's not active from the moment I put it up. It's when you click on the link. So if I'm putting links in the description box, you could be watching the video a year later and there's still 24 hours tracking cookie on it. So basically, when you click on it and it takes you through to the retailer's site, you've got 24 hours in order to make that purchase, but for us to get the affiliate commission. So if you want to help the channel, that's how that all works. The deals are there as long as the retailer has the deal. That's the way that works. Gents, been a pleasure. Good to see you all. Have a good evening. Have a good week.
Before you go,
Yes,
is it Wednesday next week?
Yes, and the week after. Forgot to mention that. Well done, that man. I'm doing ABBA in Bracknell on Tuesday next week and Tuesday the week after. So live chats next week, folks. Wednesday, 8 o'clock.
Okay.
On the 3rd and...
I'll be there for 8 o'clock next week.
Oh, very good. Okay, super stuff. Gareth, you're working on Friday. Do your best to interact. No problem at all. You can always watch them after the event, but I have a feeling Friday will be raucous. So with all the deals coming in and going through the ones I've already got and the ones that will come up on Friday, it's going to be flat out, but it's 10 till 12:30. That's all I can do. So on that note, Joe... Teeth in. Gents, have a great week. I will see you next week. I might get some new teeth in the sale.
Good plan. I would if I were you.
Start talking like that, eh? Right, on that note, guys and girls, have a great week. I will see you next week. See you Friday, hopefully. And we'll do it all again. Sale time, isn't it? It's Black Friday. Away we go. I'll try and find you some deals on Friday, 10 a.m. Links in the live chat. If you're watching this after the event, Friday, 28th, 10 a.m. UK time. I'll see you there. Have a great week.